Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, how you folks doing? Oh, welcome here. Welcome to another edition of Monday Night Raw. I'm your host, Conman167. It's really good to have you. We're live, though, everyone, here today. Yes, we are. I'm having some issues with my streaming software at the moment. I don't know exactly what's going on. Hopefully, everything here today is going to be okay, but I'm a little worried. It seems like we've been dropping a ton of frames in my pre-stream test. That's the reason that I'm a couple minutes late here to start off the show. But hopefully everything's going to be okay. But let's just jump right into this thing, everyone. It is time for that Conman Certified Roll Call. So who do we got in here today? We got Justin Lowe Sharp. How you doing? We got Nathan Allen Noble. How you doing? We got Noah Tate up in here. We got Chasten Alfred. Welcome. We got Brian Schaefer. Nice to see you. Lux7 is in here. Raul Kapar. Welcome to the stream. We got Dave Arrua. Welcome, my man. We got the Fiend Bray Wyatt in here. Freddie Guap, how you doing? We got Robbie as well. We got Judy Freeman, Tristan King, nice to see you. Joso, JWE Wrestling Dynamite, how you doing? Trey Lucado, Julio PG, I see you, my friend. We got Ninja up in here. Amani James, welcome. Mr. Tornicane, how you doing? We got Ross Blocks up in here as well. Manuel Paccio? Mispronounced your name. Cubs fan, how you doing? We got Nate Garcia, Steve Taylor, welcome to the stream, buddy. We got Steven Randall up in here. Charles Wright, the man who is always right. How you doing? We got Anthony Olmstead up in here as well. Thad Raspberry, LL, and so many other wonderful individuals. Great to have you. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Now let's get right into this thing because last week we did not get any live callers, and that's on me. But this week, we're going to fix that. So let's get showing you what you got to do if you want to join the live call. So everyone, if you click on the link to the Discord, which is down in our description below, you will see this. That's right. It's a pretty interesting little server. But when you click on that link, it brings you to the Welcome to the Conman Discord server. A couple things that you got to do if you want to call me here live at the start of the show. You got to go on over to rules. Got to click this little green check mark. And once you do that, you have gained access to the whole server. If you'd like to read those rules through, I recommend it because they're the rules. Rules, they help. But then you look over here, all these people already waiting for us. My goodness, we got 23 callers already on the wait list. But all you got to do is tap on the live call wait room area, and that will put you in. Please make sure that you do have a microphone turned on, as well as maybe some headphones plugged in. And if you happen to be not putting some headphones in, make sure that you have the stream turned down in the background. That way, we don't get any feedback, just basic radio etiquette, I would say. But yeah, that's going to set up the show here today, everyone. We're going to get into a few callers. I see some people also saying you need to update the match card. Yes, Conman is brutal at remembering to update the match card as well. So I will. Yeah, we're dropping frames here. Jeez. Okay, yeah, hopefully we're going to be fine throughout the whole stream because we're already dropping frames. We're not running at our regular 6,000. Anyways, not going to try to focus on that. So, here today in the live calls, we are going to get to a few people for sure. And let's start off with... Let's go, So we're going to have our very first caller of the day be Seductive Power, because that's a cool name. So Seductive Power is going to be first up, and then after Seductive Pepper. Seductive Pepper, yeah. Seductive Pepper, it's a sexy little pepper. Now, after Seductive Power, we're going to talk to, have I ever spoken to Joso? I don't know if I have, so we'll go with Joso. So Seductive Power, here we go. Let's do it. Hey, Seductive Power, how you doing? That's on me. That's on me, guys. My microphone isn't working. Oh, goodness me. Things are not working. Why is it always things don't work? Mic in, that should be it. Default. Oh, God. It's happening again, isn't it? Test. Okay. Check. Yeah. Okay, we're good. Cool. Okay. Let's try this again. Seductive Power, here we go. Hey, Seductive Power, how you doing? Seductive Power, you there? All right, we ain't getting seductive here today. We're going to go right into Joso. So, Joso, you're up next, my man. First call of the day. Let's see what Joso has to say. Hey, Joso, how you doing, man? Joseph, how you doing, buddy?
I'm good. I have to meet the stream real quick. Sorry, I didn't know.
Hey, Joseph, how you doing, man? It's all good, buddy. If you just want to turn down the stream in the background, we can have a conversation.
All right, got it.
Beauty.
What's up, Con?
Oh, not too much. How about you?
I'm good.
You're good? You're good? You got somebody in the background right there?
I'm not. Yeah, my little brother.
What do you want to talk about here today
why.
with Raw? Let's get into this thing, man. What you thinking?
All right, I'm hoping that the 3-on-2 handicap match will be very good because they have a lot of good superstars in there. Drew, of course.
Mm-hmm.
They got Sheamus, Styles, Miz, Morrison. That should be a good.
You think it's going to be pretty good,
match.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
if you were the booker of that match, how would you book that? Who goes over?
I think the heels should go over, but I'd rather Sheamus take the pin.
Okay.
Because
Interesting. So Sheamus taking the pin. I don't mean to interrupt you right there because I'm interested with Sheamus and we're going to run with this. So Sheamus, you think maybe he might get the pinfall taken against him, right? What about the idea if Sheamus somehow, maybe the seeds are planted to screw over McIntyre and McIntyre does eat the loss? Maybe that is the build. Do you think that could possibly happen?
Yeah, I you know what would be cool?
What's that?
I think it would be cool if Miz pinned him. Oh my god. English is hard.
It is, man. It is. You're speaking to the master of English here.
So yeah, I think if it would be cool if the Miz pinned him because he's been taking a lot of L's. I know they're trying to get it's gonna be surprise, but he can't. He's taking so many losses. It's just sad.
Mm-hmm.
He squashed him at tribute to the troops.
Yeah, he did, man. He needs some momentum. So the other thing here tonight, Randy Orton is inviting himself to the Firefly Funhouse. What do you think's gonna happen there, bud?
Oh, I'm very excited for that. I do think he'll mess with them a little bit. You know how Randy Orton hates his old theme?
Mm-hmm.
Burning My Light. Maybe he could mess with him a little bit, that song or something.
That could be kind of fun. Yeah.
I think he's gonna mess with them a lot. There's gonna be a lot of mind games in this. But I would love to see another Firefly Funhouse at TLC match like how they did Cena.
Interesting. Kind of recapping the career of Randy Orton, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of cool, man. All right, we'll see if that happens here tonight, but we got some more callers to get to. It's great talking to you, buddy, and we will see you in the stream chat tonight.
Thanks, Lucha Man 167.
Oh, of course you did that. I'm hanging up on you. Yeah, you jerk. All right, so let's continue on here. So the next one we're going to talk to, let's go with Mr. Tornicane. I don't talk to Mr. Tornicane all that often. So we're going to go with Torn. And then after that, we're going to go with Johnny Tenyear. All right. So Mr. Torn, then Johnny Tenyear. Hey, Mr. Tornicane. How you doing?
Hello.
Hey, Mr. Tornicane. How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Good to hear from you. So tonight with Monday Night Raw, we got some pretty big matches here tonight. We've talked about McIntyre and Sheamus versus Miz, Morrison, and Styles, and Randy Orton inviting himself to the Firefly Funhouse. But we have one other match, Bobby Lashley versus Jeff Hardy. You excited for that one, buddy?
Yeah, I'm very excited to see how Jeff Hardy does with the Hurt Business, and they might have a little feud going on there.
They might very well. What do you think is going to go down? Who wins this match?
Yeah, I think Bobby Lashley's going to win, though.
Smart call, man. Smart call, because it looks like we might be getting Bobby Lashley versus Riddle at some point in the near future here as well. Talking about Randy Orton inviting himself into the Firefly Funhouse, Joso that we just previously had on the call suggested maybe a Firefly Funhouse match for Randy Orton versus Bray Wyatt. Do you like that idea?
Well, we had one with John Cena back at WrestleMania. As long as it's not something like that, I'm fine with it.
All right. So you weren't a fan of the one with Cena, eh?
Yeah, I think that's weird.
Fair enough. And the last thing here tonight, man. Anything that you think is going to happen on Raw? Any bold predictions?
Not much. Not much I can think of.
All right, man. Well, enjoy Monday Night Raw tonight. It's great talking to you, buddy, and we'll see you in the stream chat.
All right, then.
Thanks. Okay, we got ourselves up next. Oh, it was going to be Johnny Tenyear. Here we go. So Johnny Tenyear is up next. So Johnny, I think it's Johnny Souza. I might be wrong. But here we go. Hey, Johnny 10 here. How you doing?
Long time no chat.
I know, right, buddy? It's been quite some time. It's Johnny Souza, right? Just making sure.
Yeah, come on. Who do you think else has the term 10 years?
I mean, you never know. It's the internet.
Yeah.
How you doing, man?
Doing good. Been keeping track with what's been going on to CMU.
Yeah, you enjoying it?
Yeah, honestly, thank God. I was literally on the edge of my seat during that triple threat.
But your boy pulled through for you, eh?
Yeah.
You're gonna like the Christmas Clash as well. It's gonna be a good show. That's on December 17th, so should be fun for you, buddy. But let's talk Monday Night Raw here tonight because we got a big show coming up. What do you think's gonna happen tonight? Any thoughts on the show?
Oh man. There may be. How much you want to bet Retribution's going to be there? Just like.
I mean, it's a good bet. It's a solid bet. At some point, they'll probably be here tonight.
Yeah. I mean, as long as they got the situations with the masks, I think we're good to go.
Yeah. Do you think they follow up on like Mia Yim's mask coming off, or do you think that was just like a one-off? Hey, we're gonna forget about it.
My guess, the direction they would go, just like, oh wait, that happened. Oh, that was in the past. Let's just focus on this one. And then I'll just be here like, oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, the big old head shake, right? Like, oh, come on, man. But yeah, tonight, possibly Retribution showing up. But we got a big match here. McIntyre and Sheamus teaming together, I believe, for the first time on the main roster. Am I blanking on that one?
Didn't they team last week?
Oh, okay. Besides last week, that's a con botch. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. My memory's failing me. Second time.
Clearly.
Yeah. Whoops. Okay. So second time here. Do you like this idea of them teaming together? Do you think they're maybe setting some seeds for something in the future?
That's a hard question. I mean, to be honest, as long as The Miz doesn't cash in, I think we're good to go. But as far as like the match concerned, it's going to take a miracle for Drew and Sheamus to win.
It's a tough trio to try to overcome, right? Like you got the Miz, Morrison, and then of course AJ Styles there, and you got to look out for that big dude on the outside of the ring as well.
Yeah. I will say he is funny though.
I'm liking him, man. Like he's been entertaining. The small bits of comedy with him have been perfect, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like honestly, who would have thought that AJ Styles and him would work really well together, but it's been a good pairing.
Honestly, I agree. It definitely works.
Good to hear, buddy. Anything else that we want to cover before we move on to the next caller?
I do want to ask, what was your take on like from the men's war games, like all the tables with each of the Undisputed Era's names on them?
I thought it was a really cool touch to the match. Nothing really more besides that, but I thought it was just a cool little touch to the match.
Yeah, it's like as soon as when I was watching that, as soon as every table was starting to get pulled out, I started singing, "Hell yeah, now we got business."
What a great tune. There you go, Johnny Souza. All right, man.
Yeah.
Well, the master of the 10-year cutter, thank you for calling in, and we will see you in the CMU and, of course, in the live chat here tonight.
Yeah. I just want to say one more thing. Rahul, I'm coming for you.
Ooh, calling him out. All right, thanks, buddy, for calling. We'll talk to you later.
All right, see ya.
See ya. Raul, he called your ears out? What the hell does that mean? He called you out. He called you out. Raul, you suck. Raul, get wrecked. Johnny Souza called you out. Okay, next caller. So, up next, we're going to talk to Electrum. Have I ever spoken to Electrum? I don't know if I have. So Electrum is going to be up next. So Electrum, and then after him, we are going to talk to, let's talk to Lux 7, okay? So it's going to be Electrum and then Lux 7. Hey, Electrum, how you doing, buddy? Hey, Electrum, how are you? All right, Lux 7, you are up next, buddy. And then after Lux 7, we're going to speak to J Money Jeff. Hey, Lux 7, how you doing? Hey, Luck, how you doing,
Hello.
buddy?
I'm doing all right. Been under the weather, but
Oh, sorry to hear that.
watching the streams just it's past the time.
Fair enough, dude. Well, I'm glad that we can make the time a little bit quicker for you here. Tonight, Monday Night Raw, dude. You excited for the show?
Yeah, especially after last night. Like I watched War Games last night, and it just has me pumped up to watch just even more good content.
Man, War Games was so good. What'd you like most from last night? The men's War Games, women's War Games, something in between?
It was the men's War Game for sure. Like just seeing Pat McAfee, the way he was selling the bumps, taking the bumps, it looked like he's been in there doing it for a while, and it was awesome.
Yeah, it really was. He's been super impressive ever since coming to NXT. I can't wait to see what he does next. How about that women's War Games match, though, dude? Eh?
So when Io Shirai put the trash can over her head and jumped in, I was pumped up about that. Like it blew me away.
What a way to start the actual War Games match when she leaped in there, and then the commentators saying War Games officially begins. Like, it just worked perfectly for me. Great show last night. But to follow up here tonight, McIntyre, Sheamus versus Miz, Morrison, Styles is going to be the big match of the night, along with Randy Orton inviting himself to the Firefly Funhouse. What do you expect is going to go down tonight?
So I kind of felt the same way you did about the handicap match. I feel like it might be Sheamus does something to mess up McIntyre to kind of throw the seeds in there for Drew versus Sheamus.
Yes.
That's what I was thinking.
I'm hoping so as well, because that's a ready-made feud.
Yep. Especially with the history they have together.
Oh man, it's going to be good when that goes down. When do you think that match could take place?
I'm hoping it's towards the end. I hope they don't do it right away, because that's like a big build-up match right there.
So potentially Styles at the upcoming pay-per-view, or actually Styles at the upcoming pay-per-view, and then maybe Rumble. Could that work?
Yeah, and the way I'm thinking about that is maybe something happens tonight to where Sheamus does something against McIntyre to where it just slights the tension, puts tension in the air, and then maybe when it's Styles versus McIntyre, Sheamus would come out and mess up that match, and then it would be the Rumble.
Honestly, man, that sounds good. I like that booking, and I like that story, so maybe we're going to get that.
Yep.
All right, man, we're going to get on to another caller, though.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for calling, buddy.
Have a good night, buddy.
You too. Bye.
Later.
Oh, always great talking to Lux 7. Love talking to you, buddy. All right, let's continue on. So apparently I've got to get to Raul Kapar because Johnny Souza called out Raul, and we got to get to Raul. So all right, Raul. All right. Raul Kapar, you're up next, buddy. Hey, Raul, how you doing, man?
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm good.
Good to speak from you. Speak from you. What the hell am I speaking? I'm going to let you just talk because apparently I can't speak English right now.
Fair enough. Just ignore my Discord profile picture because, yeah.
Oh, it's okay, buddy. It happens, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, Johnny Souza called you out. We have to put you on the call. What you thinking?
Yeah, about that. I've got the Intercontinental Championship. I'm the champion right now, so he can do what he wants. I'm still going to walk out at Christmas Clash the champion.
Woo! There you go, Raul, with the words for Johnny Souza. And the match will take place on December 17th. How good of a promoter am I? All right, man. Tonight, Monday Night Raw. What do you think's going to go down?
I mean, I'm not watching it, but I do think the heels will win tonight.
The heels will win tonight, so you're not going to watch a little too late for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough, dude. It's what time over there right now?
12:50 in the morning.
Yeah, go to bed.
I've got assignments to do. I've got 2 due in tomorrow.
Oh, well, best of luck with the, you said interview, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, best of luck with the interview. What you interviewing for? A new job?
Sort of.
Sort of? Well, whatever it is, man, best of luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, I'm going to let you get to sleep, though, and Johnny Souza's going to have to keep one eye open.
Yep, he does.
All right, man, thanks for calling. We'll talk to you later.
Oh, yeah, you're on Lucha Strike 2 now.
Lucha Strike 2? Well, you might as well bump it up to 3, because frig you. All right, bye. Oh, my God. And Raul, dude, I hope you're still here in the live chat, because what I got for you is Hornswoggle in a diaper. Sorry, I was going to speak to Jeff next. So J Money Jeff is actually up here. I just needed to get to Raul. So J Money Jeff, let's do it. Hey, Jeff, how you doing, man? Hey, Jeff, how are you? Hey, Jeff.
Good.
Hey, how's it going?
Doing all right.
Good to hear from you. Tonight, Monday Night Raw, we got some stuff to talk about. What do you think is going to be happening here tonight?
I'm thinking of between Sheamus and Drew McIntyre versus AJ Styles, Miz, and John Morrison.
And what do you think is going to go on with that match? You said McIntyre and Sheamus will win?
Yep.
Yep.
And on Sunday on TLC, I think Miz gonna cash in on Drew McIntyre on a TLC match between AJ Styles, because it's gonna be Drew McIntyre and Drew McIntyre and AJ Styles in the TLC match. Then after that, Miz gonna cash it in on him.
All right. Well, we'll see if that all plays out here in the near future, man. Thanks for calling to the stream. Hopefully you have a good time watching the stream tonight, and we'll see you in the live chat.
You too.
All right. And Raul said, wait, I said interviews. I meant to say assignments. I was a little curious. I was like, what the hell is going on with that one? You did totally say interview. I was not following. Okay, so let's get on to, we got one more caller. Yeah, one more caller here. Let's talk to Big Tiger. Hey, Big Tiger, how you doing, man? Hey, Big Tiger, how are you? Big Tiger chose not to answer. Let's finish it off then with a little bit of Paige McPike. Sure, we'll go with Paige McPike. All right, so Paige McPike, you are up next. Hey, Paige, how are you? Hey, Paige, how are you? Hey, Paige, how are you? Paige isn't doing too well. Okay, and last one, maybe. Let's go with somebody who can actually speak. Let's go with, I think, let's go with Charles Wright. I think C. Wright. I think that's who this man is. Okay, so Charles Wright, I think, right? C. Wright? C. Wright. All right, the man who is always right is going to be up next. Let's go here. Hey, C. Wright, how you doing? Hey, C. Wright, how you doing?
I am doing good. How about you, man?
Good. Good to finally speak to you.
It's good talking to you finally.
I just want to make sure this is the man who is always right, Charles Wright, correct?
That is correct.
All
yes.
right. Nice to talk to you, man. I have to do the voice, though. I hope you know. The man who is always right.
I do it all the time, too.
It's catching on. We're getting something over.
Oh, yes, definitely.
But tonight with Monday Night Raw, man, you looking forward to the show?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I think it's going to be a good show.
Mm-hmm. What you looking forward to most?
I am looking forward to Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton. I think that stuff is going to be pretty intriguing, I think. And it's going to build up to their match at TLC. I think it's going to be good.
I think you're absolutely correct. Tonight is going to be almost must-see TV, I think, for a few of the segments that we have. Certainly the Randy Orton in the Firefly Funhouse. The match itself, man, how do you think that match is going to go down? Like when we eventually get it.
At TLC, I think The Fiend is going to beat Randy Orton.
Mm-hmm. All right, and continue on with this whole Alexa Bliss weird whatever it is that they got going on.
Yes,
Yeah.
and Alexa Bliss is definitely pulling it off.
Yes, she is. Quick little question I've got for you. This just kind of came into my head. Earlier today, it was reported that WWE is potentially thinking of putting Andrade with Charlotte Flair on TV to get Andrade over as a major star. Do you think that a potential match of The Fiend and Alexa Bliss versus Charlotte and Andrade would be must-see?
I think that would be good. I think that would be very intriguing. I think they could pull that off.
Mm-hmm. I think it would be very fun. But this is just obviously off the top of my head. Who knows what they have planned with them. Yeah. And last question. I'm going to put you on the spot here. If you had to pick one person, whether it's male or female, to win the Royal Rumble this year, who do you got?
For the women, I think it's going to be Bianca Belair.
All right.
And for the men, at the top of my head, I would say Big E, I think.
I have the exact same 2 picks as you. I like
Yeah,
your
I've been
thinking.
thinking that.
I like your
Because
thinking, man.
Bianca versus Sasha at WrestleMania, must see. Must see.
You're on it. You're on it, buddy. And last thing here, do you think they would put Sasha over? Yes or no?
I think Bianca could win that match.
Bold, 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 bold.
Yeah, I think so. They need to build up Bianca really good.
Yeah, I mean, like, it would certainly be a star-making moment, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Just the question is,
definitely.
do they pull the trigger?
Maybe. We'll see.
We will find out, but dude, that is going to be our final caller of the day. Thank you so much for calling in, and I got to do the voice one more time. The man who is always right. That was Charles Wright, and thanks for calling, my man.
Hey, same to you, man.
We'll see you in the stream chat.
All right, bye.
Okay, guys, that is our last caller of the day. Now we got to get to some actual #Raw talk. Because it's Raw, and we talk. Raw talk. And I really, really, really wish I would have put some more deodorant on. You guys didn't need to know that, but I'm sharing that information anyways. Let's pull up the actual video here. Let's get some background audio. And, yeah. Yeah, coup de grace. Wondering my thoughts on... What is it called? Wondering my thoughts on Jackson Riker. At the end of the day, people are allowed their own opinions on things. Absolutely. It's if your opinion is causing a bunch of issues with people in the backstage, that could very well, lead to some bigger issues, if you will. Anyways, here we go. We got ourselves a couple donations to get around to. So first up is Raul Kapar. Thank you, buddy. Thank you for your support. And Raul says, you have a lucha strike for your mic not working. Well, that's one. I'm at already 4? I don't know. Jason Barker, thank you, buddy, for your 5 bomb. And he says, what's up, Komos? What's up? I don't know what does that word mean? I don't know what that word means. But thank you for your support. And we also got a $1 dono from Griffin Gattenby. And we got some news to talk about in the world of wrestling as well. Just as I'm getting the stream set up, I got to update my results tab right here. All those things. I know, guys, I'm running behind. What's this random wrestling gift going to be? It's going to be Randy Orton making that face. Making that stupid, stupid face.
Hey, good morning.
Your mom's house reference. Oh, okay. All right. I definitely don't watch enough of it, but a couple of my buddies really love that podcast. They love it. I've seen a few of it. Seen a few episodes, I should say. Okay, asking you now, guys, right here. Are you pumped for Raw? It's either yes or it's going to be a no. Sorry about that, Big Tiger. We will definitely get around to you again in the future, okay? We will get around to you, so we'll just try to get you on in a little bit. Okay, so here we go, everyone. Get your votes in. Are you ready for the show? Are you pumped for Monday Night Raw? Either vote yes or vote no right here in the live chat. It's time for a little bit of Monster Energy. Oh, boy. No way, Dave. Did you seriously just turn heel on me? Did you just do a little heel turn like Kenny Omega? Did you hit me where it hurts? Right in my wallet? I don't know. Thank you, Dave Rua, for your 10 bomb right there, though. Dropping it and saying the nastiest words in the human language. Lucha. Dare you? How dare you? On your knees, dog. All hail. Bow down to the king. Oh.
Lucha ha ha, lucha ha ha, winking face, nerd face, partying face.
R.I.P. Pat. Moment of silence.
Less than a week ago, we lost a cherished member of the WWE family, Hall of Famer Pat Patterson. Tonight we pay homage to the man who had unbridled passion, brought us immense joy, and who was a mentor to so many of us. Please join us in a moment of silence, followed by the traditional 10-bell salute.
All right. Pat Patterson, the first ever Intercontinental Champion, the creator of the Royal Rumble, an icon in the business, will truly be missed. Rest in peace, Pat Patterson. Thank you, Pat. Thank you for everything, for your contributions to the business. It will never be forgotten. Okay. So, everyone, tonight on Monday Night Raw, if you missed our pre-show, if you missed all the conversation, all of us giving ideas as to what we think is going to happen here tonight, we got McIntyre and Sheamus battling Miz, Morrison, and Styles in a handicap match. Randy Orton invites himself into the Firefly Funhouse, and Bobby Lashley goes one-on-one with Jeff Hardy. Hey, Kieran. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for asking. How are you doing? He did King of Fate. He absolutely did. And also, this is the very last show from the Amway Center in the Thunderdome. We move to a brand new location this Friday, everyone. So it's going to be a new Thunderdome this Friday Night SmackDown. We also have some crazy news in the sense that Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins have announced the birth of their daughter, Rue. So congratulations to Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins, the happy family. You can see the photo of the happy family right over there. Congratulations to them. That is some massive, massive news for Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. So happy for them. So extremely happy for the two of them. And what else has kind of went down in the world of wrestling here recently? Pat McAfee, right? Pat McAfee, he sold the crap out of his neck from War Games last night. On his actual show, he was wearing a neck brace. One of the very few people who sell like that. Pat McAfee understands this business. I believe it's Bully Ray that says, sell, 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 and when you're done selling, sell some more. Right? I believe that's what he says, and it's so true. You just got to keep selling your injuries, keep selling the moments that happen to you. Sell, 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 and when you think you're done selling, sell some more. It's a really good thing to see from Pat McAfee. He respects the business, you can see. And that's why I say it. That's why I said last night that if you don't like the man, not the wrestler, okay, it's a very two different things, but the man himself, Pat McAfee, for what he is doing in wrestling, if you don't like that, then you're a freaking mark, right? If you are absolutely getting bent out of shape over Pat McAfee coming into NXT to the point that you're saying, I'm not going to watch the show anymore, or I'm done watching this, dust my hands, put it off to the side, it's like, you freaking mark. Like, we're all marks, but you're an extreme mark. You're an uber mark. You're a quadro luple duple duple mark. Like, you're up here. You're on a level of your own. You're on Mark Island over there, okay? We're all marks, but, like, come on. The man has been putting his life on the line to entertain us. Literally, a moonsault off the top of the cage that no one even caught him. He's just fantastic, Pat McAfee. The Cosmic Marks. Yeah, there you go. Just Mark City. Well, then I guess my description fits perfectly, eh, Kevin Langoff? My description fits perfectly then. When Conman screamed, "Swanton!" I don't know if it sounded like that, but yeah. It was cool, man. The Swanton bomb off the top of the cage, not a moonsault. Sorry, I know I said moonsault earlier. I meant Swanton, not moonsault. But
Are they telling you lies? And I'm gonna ask you
yeah, and Candice LeRae has apparently a broken arm as well after last night's crazy War Games match. The women or the men, guys? Which match did you like better last night? Just saw the situation with Marty Scurll. Do you think he deserves a second chance? Is this new stuff, Amitty, or is this like old Marty Scurll stuff?
Just saw the situation with Marty Scurll. Do you think he deserves a second chance?
Marty Scurll. Let's see.
I need to find the Fiend's weakness.
Is Twitter down?
Vulnerability. And you know what?
Lux7 asking, what do you do, or what do you have to do to become a moderator? Great question, man. I don't know really what to say other than just keep doing what you're doing. You're becoming a more and more respected and I guess you could say recognizable name in this channel. I like you. You're a cool dude. You support the channel whenever you can. You're a member here. You know, like you kind of have all the check marks checked. So you're probably not that far away, if we're being honest. Just we've got a lot of people who happen to fall into that boat as well. But I like you, man. I like you. Here's Randy Orton.
Tremble at the mere thought of facing the Fiend. But I am no ordinary man.
You're in the same boat, Amitty.
I smashed
exactly the
my
same boat
moral
as Lux7.
compass years ago, and there is no boundary that I will not cross. And unlike the Fiend, I don't need to wear a mask.
So you're in the same boat too, Joso.
Darkness out.
You're in the same
Let
boat.
Darkness show for the world to see, and when the time comes, when my time comes, I am going to stare the devil right in the eyes and let him know that the most evil son of a bitch on planet Earth has come home.
Conman. It's Conman. Hey, Jordan.
In the meantime, I'll be knocking on that funhouse door, waiting and wondering just exactly who is going
Still really
to
hot.
let me
That's still extremely hot.
in.
Bootenhead, how you doing?
Hi,
Randy
Randy Bobandy!
Bobandy!
So nice of you to join me here tonight. Yeah, and Alexa would have been here too, but since you were so mean towards her last week, you're just gonna have to settle for little old me. I'm the last person you'd want to play games with, Bray.
Oh.
Hold on. Did you just say game?
Game? Let's get Randy! What?
Welcome to another edition of the Firefly's favorite game show. Let's get Randy!
Let's get Randy!
Before we begin, let's show our wonderful contestants what they'll be competing for tonight. A brand new crucifix. Meticulously crafted from wood, straight from the tree of knowledge, and forged by St. Louis's most skilled shaman of the dark arts, the crucifix.
They got the muscle man, Bray Wyatt.
In an attempt to destroy the heart of Sister Abigail. But wait, there's more. What's that smell? Why, that's the rotting.
Oh, Randy's not even looking at the screen. Randy's not even watching it.
Any home and circle of hell, these collector's items are valued at $49.95. Now, the question is, how should Randy Orton be punished at TLC? Mercy, you're up first.
He just ate the button.
They say you are what you eat. And Mercy, you are incorrect. Huskus the pig boy. Saw his sphincter shut and take him to an endless buffet? Judges, just leave me the alone. Oh, judges say that is also incorrect. Sorry, Huskus. Ramblin' Rabbit.
I know, man. They should sit down with Randy and calmly discuss their feelings.
I think I'm going to pull a Randy Orton.
Seriously, why would you say something like that? It's revolting. You're sick. Sick. I'm sorry, but none of my contestants are correct.
JK. Uh-oh.
But unfortunately for you, Randy Orton, he always has the right answer.
Oh.
You want to play games, Bray? Fine, I'll play games. Guess what? I want a match tonight, but not with The Fiend. I'll see him at TLC. Tonight, I want to face you. I want a match with you, with Bray Wyatt.
Me?
That's right.
Yowie wowie! I accept!
He accepts. Oh my God, we're going to get the match. We're getting Bray versus Randy tonight. What?
Wyatt just accepted a match with Randy Orton.
Oh God, that's
So think about the magnitude of that. It's Randy Orton and the Fiend. What went from Sunday at TLC?
So yeah, we're supposed to be getting Randy Orton versus The Fiend at TLC. But then Randy Orton now wants a match with the regular Bray Wyatt, and that's going to go down here tonight. Something's going to happen, obviously, in that match. It's going to be used as a storyline stop, I guess you could say, en route to TLC. But regardless, it's going to be good. But a midi for a second chance with Marty Scurll. I mean, I don't know enough about the situation to truly be able to comment on it if he does or doesn't deserve one. You know, like I don't know. I don't know it. I just straight up I don't know it. Don't know it well enough to truly comment on. Jordan Williams asking me, what's my game show host voice, Con? What should the game show, what should it be? Should it be, come on down, you're next on The Price is Right. Yes, it's Lux 7 from Colorado Springs, Colorado. And this man is looking to save for a house. Oh, but he's got 2 children at home and many more on the way. Is it gonna be enough? And is the price right for Lux 7? Who knows? Find out tonight. There you go. I hope that works for you, Jordan Williams. I don't know why I used Lux 7's name as opposed to Jordan Williams. It could have been a lot better. Jordan Williams kind of donated the 2-bomb, but you know, still, hey, it is what it is. At TLC, Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler versus Asuka and Lana for the tag team championships. What do you guys think? Thumbs up, thumbs down, fist emoji for that match. Botch Guy says, very good job on that. Well, thank you, man. Thank you. Weird to see Asuka and Lana come out, though, together. Lana dancing a little bit as well. I mean, oh, I forgot about this, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go over to WWE.com and let's find out the Slammy Awards. Oh, this was the other big news that I had to talk about. So, everyone, if you have not heard, the Slammy Awards are returning. They are going to be airing on Wednesday, December 23rd at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on WWE Network and WWE Digital and social platforms. Wednesday, December 23rd, 10 a.m. Eastern. I might have to go live with that. That's early in the morning, but I might have to go live with that for my final day of work. Maybe. I might go live with that, guys. Anyways, the Slammy Awards are returning, and there is going to be an interesting selection of categories and nominees. So, the categories are Superstar of the Year, Match of the Year, Rivalry of the Year, Tag Team of the Year, Return of the Year, Ring Gear of the Year, Breakout Star of the Year, Female Superstar of the Year, Male Superstar of the Year, and Moment of the Year. So, here's how we can go about voting. If you go to WWE.com, it is there on the homepage, and you can actually cast your votes for who you think is the winner of each category. So the Superstar of the Year up for grabs is Drew McIntyre, Roman Reigns, Randy Orton, Braun Strowman, The Fiend Bray Wyatt, Asuka, Sasha Banks, Bayley, Becky Lynch, and Charlotte Flair. So you got 10 selections. I think it's 5 and 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, it is. Match of the Year is between Undertaker and AJ Styles, the Boneyard match. The New Day versus the Hurt Business, the Raw Tag Team Championship match on Raw November 16th. Edge versus Randy Orton for the greatest wrestling match ever, WWE Backlash. The Men's Royal Rumble match, Royal Rumble 2020. AJ Styles versus Daniel Bryan Intercontinental Championship Tournament Finals on SmackDown June 12th. Roman Reigns versus Jey Uso, the Universal Championship Hell in a Cell I Quit match. Sasha Banks versus Bayley for the SmackDown Women's Championship inside Hell in a Cell. AJ Styles versus Sami Zayn versus Jeff Hardy Intercontinental Triple Threat match. The latter match as well, Clash of Champions. Then Drew McIntyre versus Roman Reigns, Survivor Series 2020, and Becky Lynch versus Asuka, Royal Rumble 2020. I would say you could probably give it to... I don't want to give it to the Men's Royal Rumble. That was the best match of the year, but I don't want to give it to that because it's the Royal Rumble. You know what I mean? There's 30 people. It's not a one-on-one match. I loved... Edge versus Randy Orton was really good. Undertaker versus AJ Styles was fun. I'm not going to give it match of the year because it wasn't a traditional match. AJ versus Daniel Bryan, that was so good. Roman Reigns versus Jey Uso, that was also really good. Man, there's some good matches this year. AJ Styles versus Sami Zayn versus Jeff Hardy. So, like, I don't know what I'd pick. I might have to give it to... God. I really like the Triple Threat Ladder match. I don't think that's match of the year, though. I don't know what I'd give it to. I don't have an answer for you guys. Royal Rumble was the best match this year. Edge versus Randy was a really good wrestling match with lots of good callbacks, but it was cinematic, so it was kind of cinematic at least. McIntyre versus Reigns was... I don't have I like the Royal Rumble match overall better, but it's the Royal Rumble. You know, it's not an actual match. I think Edge versus Randy Orton. I'm looking up and down this card, and I can't give it to Undertaker versus AJ Styles. I think Edge versus Randy Orton. Final call. Boom. Edge versus Randy Orton, living up to the name of the greatest wrestling match ever. Rivalry of the year can go to either Seth Rollins versus the Mysterio family, Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton, Edge versus Randy Orton, Sasha Banks versus Bayley, R-Truth versus the World. What? And then Lana versus announcing tables. I'm going to tell you right now, Lana versus announcer table, that's going to get my vote. All of my votes going to Lana versus announcer tables. So there you go, Lana. That's my vote. Tag Team of the Year, you got the Golden Role Models, Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler, The New Day, The Street Profits, or Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro. What a weak thing to pull from. You got to either give it to the Golden Role Models or the Street Profits. And I'm going to go Street Profits. They've had a pretty freaking good year. Street Profits as an actual tag team. And then Return of the Year goes to either Edge, Roman Reigns, MVP, Goldberg, or Sami Zayn. They got Goldberg on there. Edge. Edge is definitely the Return of the Year. 100% Edge.
You're the Queen of Spades. You are one half of the most feared women's tag team ever. So when you walk through those curtains, your focus is on demolishing Asuka. Tearing her limb from limb.
Wait, are we getting Shayna versus Asuka right now?
for Mercy.
Are we actually getting Shayna versus Asuka right now?
Do that for Lana. Oh no, because that would be too good. When we're finished with Lana, she's going to have an ugly, hideous face. We are going to twist and contort her body in all different directions.
Her front's going to look like her back. Her back's going to look like her front.
She's going to have boobs on her back.
What? Well, that's a threat. That's a big threat. You're going to have boobs on your back. What in the world was that? Okay, continuing on, though, for the additional nominee lists. So we got Ring Gear of the Year. It's either going to be Charlotte Flair, Sasha Banks, Seth Rollins, The New Day, Bianca Belair, Shinsuke Nakamura, or Carmella. It's hard to beat Charlotte Flair's robes. Sasha Banks has been great, though, this year. I'm going to go with Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks for Ring Gear of the Year. Breakout Star of the Year, you've got Dominic Mysterio, Bianca Belair, Otis, The Street Profits, or Murphy. From that list, it's hard to give it to anybody other than the Street Profits. So, Street Profits for the Breakout Star of the Year. If they're going to win Tag Team of the Year, they got to be Breakout Star of the Year as well. Female Superstar of the Year, Asuka, Sasha Banks, Bayley, Becky Lynch, or Charlotte Flair, though. For Female Superstar of the Year. Female Superstar of the Year, it was the year of Bayley. It was the year of Bayley. It was the year of Bayley. Don't get me wrong, Sasha Banks is over now. That was the year of Bayley. Yeah, Bayley had a phenomenal year. Male Superstar of the Year, Drew McIntyre, Roman Reigns, Randy Orton, Braun Strowman, or The Fiend Bray Wyatt. For this year, it's McIntyre. It's Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre is the male superstar of the year. I know Roman Reigns has been phenomenal since he's returned, but Drew McIntyre has been awesome since the Royal Rumble. Drew. Until she tapped to Natalya. How stupid was that, Botch guy? How stupid was that? And then we got ourselves moment of the year right now. We will get to this match, Shayna Baszler versus Asuka, which is a match that I thought they would have saved, but they're giving it to us. Moment of the year, Undertaker's final farewell at Survivor Series 2020. Drew McIntyre defeating Brock Lesnar for the WWE Championship. Becky Lynch announcing her pregnancy. Edge returning in the Men's Royal Rumble match. The New Day's farewell address. Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman unite. Bayley betrays Sasha Banks. Or the New Day gets drafted to different brands. I would say probably Edge's return. That moment was just something else. It doesn't feel like it was this year. It's almost a whole year ago, though. Probably between Edge's return and Undertaker's final farewell, right? Edge or Taker. Lana checking on Asuka. But let's get our attention switched over to this match going on. We got Shayna Baszler. Oh, no, Lana getting attacked by Nia Jax. Oh. But she just got out of harm's way there. Lana just crawling away. So that's Akam, not Asuka. There's Asuka, and she is going up against Shayna Baszler.
That lives up to the hype.
Shayna. Where are you, Shayna? Shayna Baszler. There we go.
I do not want this attention. I think I just got an idea.
Cool. But that covers, I believe, all of the Slammy Awards. Yeah. And I don't believe I gave you my prediction for Superstar of the Year. Superstar of the Year, I think, again, is Drew McIntyre. Maybe I did give that to you. Yeah, I totally did. Moment of the Year was Rowan Spider. That was this year. God, guys, that was this year.
Have so many flavors to choose from?
That was this year.
Because sometimes you feel a little more playful.
What a weird year it has been. I mean, that was this year. The freaking spider, man. Like, oh, God. Anyways, let's get the poll up here on the screen asking you who's going to win this match right now. And remember, everyone, if you are enjoying the show, please make sure you leave a like on this video. Also, making sure you are subscribed to this channel. And if you really do enjoy the show, you can always drop a little super chat donation. It doesn't matter how much or how little, but any little bit is appreciated to keep the streams running free every single week for all of you guys. So thank you so much for your support. But now I want to ask you who will win. It's either going to be Asuka or Shayna. This year's been long, man. It's been so long, but at the same time, it's been so short. Like, I don't know how else to describe it. It feels like 2020 flew by, but at the same time, every single week took so long. How is WWE having no crowns not an option? No crowds for moment of the year. Well, it's not really a good moment of the year. I don't think anybody wants to celebrate the fact that live crowds got taken out of the buildings almost overnight. You know? I don't think anybody really wants to celebrate that, not settle. But yeah, get your votes in, everyone. Vote Asuka, vote Shayna right here in the live chat. And Dave Rua. I forgot to mention this a lot earlier. My bad. But we do have... Oh, you're literally correcting me right here in the live chat as I speak. But we've got ourselves a new boss. And his name is Dave Rua, becoming a 2-time Boss Battle Champion. Oh, my. So this is the last episode at the Amway Center before moving to the next one. Yes, it is. It is. No Botch of the Year category? Well, Botch Guy, there you go. Jump on it. Botch of the Year category. Make a video on it. Botch of the Year. Go through all of your botches that you covered. Pick the biggest botch of the year. Make a video on it. Boom. Monetizable. You got it. Oh, working on the arm, though. Shayna Baszler wrenching on the arm of Asuka. I'll do it. Yeah, man. Do it. Do it. That sounds like a fun little series for you, man. Best con man moment of the year. Well, let me ask you guys, what was your favorite reaction of the year from Conman 167? Oh, big leg kick right there from Shayna Baszler. Another leg kick as Lana grimaces in pain. Another kick to the midsection. Oh, man. The Edge returning reaction. Yeah. The Motor City Machine Gun markout. That was good, wasn't it? Oh, Asuka now picking the ankle of Shayna Baszler into a German suplex, releases it, and plants her down into the mat. Roman Reigns returning at SummerSlam. That was good, yeah. RVD and his girlfriend. That was this year. That's right. That was this year. RVD and his girlfriend was this year. Wow. The freaking weird three-way on Impact Wrestling. By the way, guys, we are going to be live tomorrow night. We are going to be live tomorrow night with Impact Wrestling. It's going to be good. Uh-oh. Going for the armbar was Asuka, but Shayna Baszler holds on tight to it, wrenching back on the arm, trying to... Can't get hold of it. Shayna Baszler reverses out of that, looking for her submission maneuver now. Hey, Kevin Langoff, my man. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. I believe this is going to be our very first time. Says, from the ashes rises a vindicator of the boss battle. It's Sting! If only Starrcade 97 was not botched, we need another Hogan Sting build today. Wow. I mean, I wish I could comment on that some more. Oh my God! Is Lana gonna go through a table? Oh no, Lana saves herself though. Nia Jax shoved right into the steel. Now Lana. Yeah, come on! Table time! Table time! Table time! No! I don't want to see Lana reverse that. Lana with a Hurricanrana head scissor takeover. Plants Nia Jax right into the table. And we don't even... I want to see her go through a table. Shayna says, you get back here. Asuka rolls her up. 2. And oh my God, Asuka pins Shayna Baszler. I wanted to see Lana go through another table. I feel cheated here today. But regardless, folks, Asuka picks up the win here tonight over Shayna Baszler. Yeah, whatever. Wait a second. Is Nia Jax, is she bleeding at the mouth? Is Nia bleeding at the mouth? I can't tell if she is. She went 9 weeks straight through a table. You're right, Steve. Now it's nearly impossible to get her through a table. She built up an immunity to the table. All right, Kevin Langoff, let's roll your 28 bomb, my man. Thank you for the support so much. It's Sting! First time with the new donation gift. It's Sting in the rafter. I don't know what to sing with this. Is there a weird dance I could do? Just point? I don't know.
From the ashes rises a vindicator of the boss battle. It's Sting. If only Starcade 97 was not botched. We need another Hogan Sting build today.
It's Sting! I can't get over that reaction from Tony Schiavone, though. How good was that? All right. Tonight, we're also going to get Kofi Kingston versus Shelton Benjamin. I'll take it. I wonder why Bobby Lashley isn't on the graphics as well in the background. I wonder why.
Whoa! Excuse me! I'm sorry. We're walking.
Cedric getting a big head.
I'm sorry, sir. Move! Wrong way. You've been feeling yourself lately, huh?
Yeah. So the Cedric Alexander character continues to evolve, which is really good to see. Really, really good to see. But we're going to update the Boss Battle Championship because we got ourselves a new boss. And his name is Kevin Langoff. So thank you so much, dude. I appreciate your support. So Kevin Langoff, a master of the Boss Battle Championship, making his return. Boom. It's going to be a really tight race this month, I believe. Not only are we here for a shorter amount of time this month, but I believe that people are going to be a little tighter with the Boss Battle Championship this month as well, because it's Christmas and everything like that. So make sure you guys get in on it if you would like to try to get a chance at being the Boss Battle Champion. Get your name on that beautiful Boss Battle Championship belt back there. Get yourself a free item of merchandise. You know, kind of a fun little deal. Yes, Jared Valerio, this is the last episode of Monday Night Raw, and I believe it's the last time we're going to be live from the Amway Center inside the Thunderdome. Yeah, it's our last show. Oh, there we go. That's cool enough to drink now. Good, good, good. How did I like War Games, Todd? Oh, man, I loved it. I thought it was so good. One of the better takeovers they've had as well. Certainly... I mean, you know what? Takeovers are fantastic every single time they air. Like, literally every single time. But that one was on another level. Last night was so good. That women's War Game match, I can't get over how good it was. I know a lot of people enjoyed the men's more than the women's. But for me, just that women's match had everything in it in terms of being a spot fest. And the men's match had everything in terms of storyline through spots, if that makes sense. The women's match threw spots in there just to have spots, and the men's match had spots that made sense with the story being told. And so you could say that the men's match was a better constructed match. I will say I think that the women's match was a more exciting match in terms of moments, especially kicking off the show. The hype was there, right? But honestly, both matches were so good. It's tough to pick. Very tough to pick. But remember, make sure you continue to smack that like button. We got 496 in here tonight watching live with us, so let's get this up over 300 likes. I know we can do that. The eclipse onto the chair was so good as well, yeah. Hey, Ghostface, how you doing, man? I'm doing pretty good, thanks for asking. Con, Jackson Riker is working with Elias. I don't know about that, is he? I have heard that they want to repackage Elias, which I think is a grave mistake. I think you can add elements to his character. I think if he works off of this electrocution angle for a little bit, I think it could be good. But you don't take away his one thing that makes him stand out amongst everyone. Because Elias is not a good wrestler. I'm sorry, let me take that back. Elias is not a fantastic wrestler. He's solid enough in the ring at everything pretty much, but he's not over the top at anything either. You don't take away his gimmick. You know, it just doesn't make any sense. So people who haven't really heard, WWE is considering repackaging Elias as sort of like a preacher gimmick, which, I mean, working off the Amen thing, maybe that's where Vince McMahon got it, but here's the thing, I don't think Vince McMahon truly thought this through, because we literally have a preacher gimmick in Seth Rollins, the Monday Night Messiah. Like, what is he thinking there? We literally already have Seth Rollins, who does the fist thing and does this and has disciples and all those things. Like, that's happened. That's been done. Why are we giving that to Elias now? Anyways, back to Monday Night Raw. He can still sing and then preach, but we also have Seth, so I don't get the point. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, I don't get the point. But we will see where they go with it. Brandon Jordan says, I'm still shocked Io stayed alive after she ate that trash can when Dakota stomped on it. Honestly, man, that was scary. Thought she could have been really hurt. It absolutely is Ghostface. Maybe he says he retires from music. Maybe. I'm willing to see where it goes. Obviously, I'm willing to see anything here in WWE. Like, I don't really care what they present to me. I just want it to be good. And so if it's good, I'm fine with it. But it just doesn't make much sense to have a gimmick in Elias that is working with him releasing music and to want to change his gimmick. Are they turning Sheamus face? I think he's running a little bit as a face right now, Cameron Tucker. But I think there's only a matter of time before he turns back to being a bad guy and goes after Drew McIntyre's WWE Championship. I can see Drew McIntyre defending against Sheamus at the Royal Rumble. I think AJ Styles here is going to get a crack at the title, right? Obviously, the TLC match that's been announced between the two of them. Get a crack at that title, and then move on past AJ Styles, get to Sheamus at the Royal Rumble. What do you guys think? Who is going to be Drew McIntyre's opponent at the Rumble? Thanks, it's BXTZ William. I appreciate the kind words, buddy. Cool, cool, cool. First look inside the new Thunderdome. Looks like they're tarping off the seats. And at the moment, it looks relatively similar. But I guess we'll have to wait and see if there are any major changes. Neat. Now let's pull this one up. Yeah, we'll actually save this for the stream here, so that you guys can see this. So these are the first looks of inside the new Thunderdome. So right there, guys, this is the photo of inside the Thunderdome, the new one. So if you aren't aware, WWE is going to be leaving the Amway Center after Monday Night Raw, and they will be going to, what's the name of the new stadium that they're going to? Tropicana Field, is that it? But they're going there. They're remaking the Thunderdome. It's going to look pretty similar, I think. Tropicana. There we go. Thank you. Tropicana Field. All right. Who will Drew's opponent be at WrestleMania? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I have zero answer for you there, man. I don't even know if Drew McIntyre will be at WrestleMania. Like, ideally, he will be. But will he be there fighting for a main championship? Will he be in some sort of bloodbath feud? I don't know. Maybe Roman Reigns? Drew McIntyre versus Roman Reigns again at WrestleMania could be really, really good. Build on it. Ghostface doesn't think he'll be the champion. Maybe not, yeah. Look at your tweet. Okay, Joso. Joso says Candice LeRae sadly broke her arm. Yeah, that is unfortunate. Those dangerous matches like War Games, you know, they do lead to some injuries, unfortunately, and she got injured. Who says War Games better, William Regal or the WCW War Games ring announcer? I tried to reach you on YouTube. Please answer. Blake, I have no idea. I don't even have the WCW announcer's voice in my head. Don't even know what it sounds like, if I'm being honest with you. I don't even know who the announcer was. So I will say William Regal. Right. Oh, my God. I forgot about that. I forgot that Slapjack beat Ricochet. I forgot that Slapjack beat Ricochet. Did anybody else forget that Slapjack beat Ricochet? That wasn't English. Did anybody else forget that Slapjack beat Ricochet? Hey, Ricochet and Dana Brooke.
Yes, we have to make sure we have a plan. We have to make
Thank you.
Bros,
He's got bro nuts.
have you seen MVP or Bobby Lashley?
No, we haven't.
No. And we were in the middle of like talking strategy, so maybe.
That's right. You got that big mixed tag match with Retribution tonight.
Right.
Congrats. Yeah.
Thank you. So if you don't mind, could you maybe give us some,
Bro nuts.
Thanks, but no
some
thanks. I'm
space.
trying to cut back.
Well, all right. If you see him though, let me know.
All right,
I
you
will
got
let
it.
you know.
You got
Okay.
it.
That
Now
was weird,
let's
but
go back.
we got to get back to what
Yes.
we just did.
Excuse me, Ricochet, I have to ask. After declining membership to Retribution, what propelled you to drop the Lonely Crusade and team up with Dana Brooke?
Sarah, this isn't some lonely crusade that I'm on. I'm not actually opposed to being on a team. I am, however, opposed to being on a team of complete jackasses. But they do have one thing right. They understand one thing, and as much as I hate to admit it, there is strength in numbers. So tonight, Dana and myself are going to show Slapjack and Reckoning what real change is all about.
And if slapping Ali across the face didn't get Retribution's attention, then I clearly made my point last week when I defeated Reckoning. I'm not going to let anyone disrespect me after I've worked so long and so hard to prove that I belong here. But tonight's about teamwork. And if Ali tries to disrespect Ricochet or me again, I won't hesitate to slap him around a bit. And as far as Reckoning, you see my eye? I think I owe her one tonight.
We want Retribution in this crusade.
Here comes Retribution. Okay, so Slapjack and Reckoning. Reckoning with the mask still, and Ali flanking him behind. The shaky cam is not good. Stop with the shaky cam. Hashtag stop the shaky cam. Hashtag stop the shaky cam. Hashtag stop the shaky cam. No more shaky cam. No more. Guys, how would you like it if my streams were like this all the time? And I was just commentating, and this is what you saw, and my streams were like this all the time, and you're having a tough time keeping your eye on me. Yeah, this is what WWE does when they're filming Reckoning and Slapjack and Ali and all the other masked goofballs inside of Retribution coming down to the ring. This is what they do. Stop the shaky cam. Kevin Dunn controls the cameras. Well, then we need to figure out a way to reach Kevin Dunn.
My new story. Well, the thought of giving things up to keep weight off.
You think Retribution should get canceled? Why?
Taught me a different way
I like Retribution as a unit. I think that they're quite entertaining. It's just the overall presentation hasn't been great.
And I'm still enjoying the foods I love. I've got a whole new
The shaky cam is almost as bad as Con Man in a diaper? Really? Really?
Change for good.
Really?
Visit Noom.com to
No,
start your journey.
really? You think the shaky cam is just as bad as this? You think the shaky cam is just as bad as this? Because that's Con Man in a diaper.
Meet Andy, the one that's proudly Canadian.
Oh my.
Reviews, and the one chosen best mattress in Canada. Order the Andy mattress.
We're gonna roll a little ad right now, but thank you guys for tuning in tonight. Wrestling. You know, we're as wrestling fans, we're in a weird place right now, right? Because part of the reason we're wrestling fans is for those epic moments that include the live fans. You know, the let's go Cena sucks, or the let's go Roman Cena, or let's go Cena, let's go Roman, let's go Cena. You know, the dueling chants, the AJ Styles, let's go Cena, AJ Styles. You know, those really good moments that the live fans just add to the show. Think about this. We don't get anything like Cesaro popping a volleyball that is being thrown around, or a beach ball thrown around in the crowd. We don't get anything like that anymore because we don't have live crowds. And so as wrestling fans, we're kind of in a weird spot where we lost the best part of the show, you know? It'd be like, let's say you're watching Game of Thrones, and it'd be like they took dragons out of it. You know what I mean? You're like, it's still good. It's still good. We're still enjoying it, but those dragons make it badass. Yeah, so we kind of lost like our biggest, most entertaining part of the show, and it still has been good. It took a while to figure out how they wanted to run their shows, but it still has been good this year. We've still gotten a lot of good moments. When I was reading out those Slammy Awards, we still had a lot of cool moments that happened this year. And so all I keep thinking of is that when live fans return, it's going to be a giant boom for wrestling. Wrestling is going to feel alive again. Wrestling is going to be like, I'm not going to say must-see, because it's not, right? I throw the term must-see out there a lot. But I'm not going to be seeing like a bunch of people who have stopped watching wrestling for 20 years come back out of nowhere. They need something truly awesome and epic to recapture their attention. So I don't know if we're going to see a gigantic boom like that, but I certainly do feel like anybody who stopped watching wrestling when the pandemic came around will certainly come back into it. And that will bring some new fans along with it as well. And I think the energy will be back in the buildings. Like that first live show, once we are allowed like full capacity in the arenas, is going to be nuts, man. It's going to be nuts.
Dana, you may have joined Ricochet tonight out of self-preservation.
But together, we will expose you for what you have always been. Failures, scared of the coming change.
I'm a patient man. But Ricochet's delusion and Dana's disrespect has my patience wearing thin. So tonight, the both of you will meet your end at the hands of Retribution.
I find the hypocrisy so interesting because you hear Slapjack talk about how Ricochet and Dana Brooke are failures. Well, that was exactly the
All right, here we go. So it's Dana Brooke, and I wonder if WWE.com actually has their photos. So it's Dana Brooke and Ricochet versus Reckoning and Slapjack. Do they actually have their photos updated, though? I wonder if Slapjack is an actual thing. He actually is. Oh, my God. Yep. Okay, so we're going to get Slapjack, the most over men in all of professional wrestling. And here comes Ricochet. Here's Slapjack. Oh, and Ricochet and Dana Brooke running down to the ring. But they don't leave. Handspring from Ricochet. Oh, and Dana Brooke does her little flippy through the air, and then she flexed. Oh, God. Well, then. So, Slapjack, and let's go with Reckoning. Reckoning. So mixed tag team match, guys. The rules of this match is that you must face the same gender. So if you're male, you must fight the male. If you're female, you must fight the female. No tags in and out. No, I lied about that. There is tags in and out, but as soon as that person tags in, I don't know what the hell I'm trying to say. I'm trying to do too many things at once. Sorry, guys. I don't even know what I'm doing. Give me a second. This match is underway. Mixed tag team match, though. Okay, so Reckoning can go there. There's Reckoning and Slapjack. Nice move from Ricochet. And Slapjack can go right here. Cool. Ricochet. Nice move from Slapjack. And into the cover. Hooks the leg. Both of them. Count of two and a kick out by Ricochet. Ricochet. Boom. There we go. All right. That took way too long to get up on the screen. And now I want to ask you over here on the poll section, who will win? Will either be Retribution. Retribution. Oh, nice move from Dana Brooke into the cover. Reckoning is down to... Well, Reckoning's going to be kicked out.
Mustafa Ali, again, highly disappointed with Reckoning and Slapjack. The resistance is...
Well, here's Sheamus backstage. That was weird as hell. I don't know why.
Something you want to say to me, Keith?
Yeah. No one buys this good guy routine. You may have stood with Drew McIntyre last week, but the entire locker room knows it's just a matter of time until you stab your best friend in the back.
As I said last week, fella, excuse me while I turn on the champion and beat the hell out of him.
Sheamus and Keith Lee.
Sheamus and McIntyre against Miz, Morrison, and Styles.
Wonder if they're teasing a potential feud between Sheamus and Keith Lee. I'd be down to see that. Keith Lee clearly works well with athletic big man. Sheamus would be great as an opponent for him. I'm glad I can do that, William. I'm so glad that I'm able to provide a safe space for everyone here. A place where we can all come together and watch wrestling, talk it, and dissect it. But yeah, so, Reckoning. I don't hate it when people lose. You guys know this. I don't give two craps if people lose. All I care about is if there is a story positioned for the superstars coming out of it. The people who lose, make sure they're not buried. And if they're buried, you have a story. So, Mia Yim, also known as Reckoning, loses really quickly to Dana Brooke. Has lost back-to-back weeks. Ali's getting mad at her. Now he's getting mad at Slapjack as well. There's a story there. Wherever the story leads, I don't know. If they've got an actual end game plan, who knows? But as of right now, they've got a story for a losing Reckoning. I can get behind that. It might suck to see, but I can get behind a story like that. It's good to see Dana Brooke and Ricochet pick up a win. You know, they needed a win. They got it very, very, very easily, which I think is kind of stupid. Botch Guy says that he likes Dana Brooke and Ricochet paired together as a unit. I'm not too high on Dana Brooke, never have been. Honestly, I don't think I ever will be. I can't stand listening to her speak on the microphone if I'm being 100% honest. So to me, it doesn't really work because I also can't stand to listen to Ricochet speak on the microphone. His mic work isn't any better than Dana Brooke's. So to me, it's not that exciting. They did flips in the ring. Sure. Sure, we'll give it another week or two, see where it goes. If it catches on, great. If not, I'm not going to be upset if they split them up.
Totally overrated. Gotta have Lays.
Is there a story? Is there? A little bit. We'll see, though. I'm effed. Thanks for subscribing to my channel. I appreciate it. Yeah, Austin James, they are. They're not good. The mic skills of Ricochet and Dana Brooke are not all that good. If only Dana sounded like Darth Vader. What? What? What?
Andy Rose, I am not your father.
No, that was stupid. Don't listen to me. That was really weird. Two bad mic workers combined equals great mic work. This is Magikarp into Gyarados all over again. No. It's just Magikarp not leveling up. You gave him a Neverstone, and you're just like, he's gonna stay a Magikarp and splash for days. Maybe do a little bit of tackling. I don't know.
Unforgettable triple threat match. The phenomenal one, AJ Styles, looks to Andrew McIntyre's remarkable reign in a TLC match for the WWE.
Well, thank you, Kieran.
Plus, you'll see Universal Champion.
Gotta catch him all.
Women's Champion Asuka, the Fiend Bray Wyatt.
Oh, what was it? There was a meme going around for a bit where it was like it. You know how Pokemon used to have like the "Who's that Pokemon?" and then it would be like a blacked out version of the Pokemon, right? It would be like a coughing up there, and the guy screams, "It's Pikachu! It's coughing! Damn it!" It's like 3 seconds long. I gotta find it. Who's that Pokemon meme? Let's find it. It's 8 seconds long. Okay, here we go. Yeah, congratulations to Becky and Seth, though, today, announcing the birth of their daughter, Rue. With the way this Monday Night Raw is going, it looks like I might have a day off today. It's been a little on the slow side so far.
Who's that Pokemon?
It's Pikachu!
Okay, here we go. Here's Miz, and then I'm going to show you this thing after.
Miz TV. You know, John, I've been busy. He's busy. Oh, very busy. Yesterday was Tribute to the Troop. This Thursday is an all-new episode of my hit reality show, Ms. and Mrs., right here on the USA Network, 10:30, 9:30 Central. And tonight, we have a very special guest who earned a WWE Championship match against Drew McIntyre at the pay-per-view TLC. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the self-proclaimed phenomenal one, AJ Styles!
Nice introduction for AJ Styles. Okay, everyone, fair warning right here. There's about to be a swear word, an F-bomb in this video I'm going to quickly play for you, but it's too funny. So, Botch Guy, this is what I was referencing.
Who's that Pokemon?
It's Pikachu!
It's Clefairy!
I couldn't hear a single thing.
Who's that Pokemon?
It's Pikachu!
It's Clefairy!
Oh, I love that, man. It's so good. So good. Who's that Pokemon? It's Pikachu. It's Clefairy. Ah! But AJ Styles on his way down to the ring now. Vine was so good back in the day. So much better than TikTok. I mean, I haven't even downloaded TikTok yet. Don't think I ever will, honestly. I've held out. Haven't done it. It's taken every bit of me not to.
Don't worry about that guy. That big tree prefers to stand. You know what I mean? That's nice. That's good. You know, your WWE Championship match against Drew McIntyre at the TLC pay-per-view is, in fact, a tables, ladders, and chairs match.
One of the most brutal matches in WWE history. What's your plan? How are you going to stop the Scottish Warrior?
Well, let me just say this. This is the first time that I have ever faced Drew McIntyre. Ever. So it's definitely challenging, if you will.
No, Luck 7's mine, Botch guy. You can't touch Luck 7. Luck 7's mine. He's my hype man.
A steel chair.
You stay away. You tried to mooch Jason Barker. You tried to mooch Kevin Langup. You tried to mooch Dave Rua. You ain't mooching Luck 7. Hey, Joso, thank you, buddy. Welcome to Legends Row, man.
I'm going to try to put Drew
Joso.
Yeah.
We'll sing it after, okay?
Splitters for months, right? I mean, Drew McIntyre, his size, I mean, it's huge, right? His heart, you know, I feel it. His strength, his passion.
We'll sing the sweet knees after the promo, okay, folks?
Knock him out cold. And I climb up that ladder, and I grab that title, and I get my spot at the top of the mountain as the new WWE Champion.
Do you think Styles has a chance of winning the title? Yes or no in the live chat?
That is if Drew McIntyre makes it to TLC.
Ooh, that's right, John, because the three of us have an opportunity to annihilate Drew and his BFS Sheamus in a handicap match. That is pretty good, man. I like it, yeah. What do you think, Amos? Was it pretty good? I liked it.
And I'm the
Thank you, Jesse Darvel. I appreciate it.
Sheep shagging naughty Scotty Drew McIntyre.
Oh, and I'm Sheamus. And the only thing bigger than my potato head is my love for drinking whiskey and fighting.
I love to drink whiskey and fight too.
Oh, that may come in handy when I kick your arse and take your WWE Championship.
No, sorry, Jacob Supercard. That doesn't work like that. This is a live reaction, so my reactions are done live.
But you'll never take my title.
And scene. That was so good.
That I so good. Fire. You've been practicing.
I've been watching a lot of Liam Neeson movies. You?
Shrek. It all comes from the belly.
And there we go.
This improv acting session just got interrupted, gentlemen.
Here comes Sheamus. And Sheamus has a microphone, all right.
That was hilarious, lads. Absolutely nailed it. You nailed those accents right down to it, lads. My hat's off to you guys.
Do you guys like Sheamus's new look?
Top notch.
I love it.
But as entertaining as that was, I am sick to the back of me teeth of people telling me, like you, how I'm going to betray my best friend, Drew. Now, thing is, man, listening to you guys talk, I could actually close my eyes and I could transport myself back to the Long Hall pub in Dublin. But the truth is, if we were actually in a pub in Dublin, and I heard you two tourists talk nonsense like that, I'd nail your faces to the bar, kick your dopey heads off, and sling you out the slops into the gutter where you belong.
Wow.
Fella, do they not teach math in Ireland?
Hey, John.
Yeah?
How many friends does Sheamus have right now? 0.
Correct.
And how many of us are in the ring?
3.
Correct.
Which means
you're outnumbered, fella.
Correct.
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 You guys are so good at that. I love your accents.
Erect. Erect.
You're not exactly right on that one, lads.
Ooh, here he comes. It's the Scottish psychopath. It's Drew McIntyre. My accent was worse than Miz and Morrison's. But here's Drew. Oh, dope kilt. Me too, botch guy. Me too, man. Drew McIntyre with a slow wave to Miz, Morrison, and Styles. You know what would have been even more badass? If Drew McIntyre came down to the ring with the sword and is ready to use it as a weapon. Like, just stabs people, just murders people. Like, in the ring, you just see Drew McIntyre walk up and say, hey, AJ Styles, more like AJ dead. Then kills him. Slices him in half, straight up through the gullet. Now, that would be must-see TV.
Where do I begin? AJ. So many threats. So hostile. Here's the deal, mate. I don't make threats. I make promises.
Uh-oh.
Sure, TLC might give you the upper hand. The big man in your corner might give you the upper hand. I've had the odds against me before. I always overcome, and it's the same result every time. Drew McIntyre remains WWE Champion, whether you're Brock Lesnar, Randy Orton, or Jackass in the beanstalk over there.
Oh, what?
As for you two, I'm going to give you a compliment for once.
It's only been an hour.
No matter how many times I knock these guys down or we knock them down, they keep coming back for more. Just the thing is, a few of the guys in the locker room, they've been talking a lot of crap about you. Yeah, what's it they've been saying? Yeah, he's got no guts, no balls. Yeah, you've got no balls. That's what they've been saying. Yeah, I mean, I know that's not true. I know you've got balls. Just not your original pair. See, I checked out your little show, Ms. and Mrs., and it was clear Maurice keeps those things in her purse.
Ooh.
But never fear.
Ooh.
You replaced them with Morrison's when you made him your own personal sidekick bitch.
All right, a sidekick bitch.
Oh, didn't we forget something? It's not 3-on-2. Oh, no. It's 4-on-2.
Uh-oh.
I got you.
4.5-on-2.
4.5-on-2. Oh, wait, what?
It's 2-on-2.
I guess it's 2-on-2 now. Apparently, AJ Styles and the big dude aren't going to come in and save him. Nope, Sheamus launches him over the top rope. And, hey, John, how does the floor feel? It must hurt. And now McIntyre just launching a chair out of the ring. Another chair getting launched all the way down towards Miz. Holy crap. He sent that thing flying. Uh-oh. The briefcase in hand. Is he going to launch that at Miz? Oh my God, he sent that thing. Oh, he broke the screen. He just sent the Money in the Bank thing crashing into the screen. He broke the damn screen. What the heck? Drew McIntyre just chucked it. Look, chucks the Money in the Bank. It goes flying. Look at it. Look at it go. And then breaks the screen. Ready? Boom. Breaks the screen. That's so funny. McIntyre can't even believe what happened. Like if Booker T was here, that would be a shucky ducky quack quack moment of the night because that dude hucked that thing. People in here saying Drew should be a quarterback. He should play pitch ball. He should play bitch. Trying to say baseball and I kept saying pitch and then I said bitch and I'm trying to say baseball and people saying like he should be a pitcher and like, oh God, my brain is not working. My brain is not working at all. How we doing, Mike Plays? Thanks for subscribing. English isn't there today, is it, Con? It's never there. It's just gone all the time. English and me, I don't know what happened, but somewhere along the line, I forgot English. But, everyone here, if you have not done so, please make sure you smack a like on this video. Let's get this up over 300 likes. We are 60 away. I know we can hit that right now. Also, if you haven't done so, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. And if you would like to, please consider dropping a little donation. Any little bit is appreciated. But we're going to run now the 2-bomb from Jesse Dorval and also the sweet knees from Joso becoming a part of Legends Row. Thank you, buddy. Thank you so much. So boom, boom, there. Oh, it's a new day. And let's replay this thing. Kofi and Xavier coming on down. And it is now time for the cringiest song on the internet. So if you guys don't know this song, well, then you're going to learn today. All right, you might want to make some notes somewhere. Maybe pull out a pen and pad, write down the lyrics because we're about to sing them. You need to memorize them. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Sweet knees are made of these. Who am I to disagree? Woo! Cringiest, worst singing on the internet. We got it right here on the Conman streams. Little sweet knees. All right, up next, we got Cameron Andrews. Thank you, buddy, for your support. And Cameron Andrews says the following after the 7-bomb. There you go. There's the Undisputed Era logo.
I don't think Vince and the WWE thought Drew would throw the briefcase that far.
You're probably right, Cameron Andrews, but I bet you they loved it. I bet you Vince McMahon was just in the back, and Vince McMahon was like this. Hang on.
Don't let the risk of pneumococcal pneumonia ruin your groove.
Vince McMahon is just in the back when Drew McIntyre launched that briefcase. He was like this the entire segment, folks. Vince McMahon was like this. This was Vince. When Drew McIntyre launched that briefcase. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, and then he shot it right into the screen and it broke. He's like, okay, I like Drew. Oh, I really like Drew. I really like Drew. Then he launched the briefcase and oh, my God, I love Drew.
Hi. I've been on a diet for as long as I can remember. And then I tried new. I have lost about 22 pounds.
Jacob Toon right in here, dropping a 2-bomb. He says the Steelers are no longer undefeated. Washington won. I'll tell you right now, dude, I don't follow football, so I didn't even know that somebody was undefeated. But there you go. Awesome. Good job for the Washington Football Club. Hey, C Wrestling, how you doing, buddy? He says, I'm nearly hyperventilating at Bray versus Randy tonight. What I need you to do, okay, what I need you to do. We don't have a paper bag, so I'm going to use this Red Lobster takeout bag that I got sitting right beside. And I'm going to need you to find a bag, okay, man? And I need you to calm yourself, okay? See, Wrestling, I need you to get that bag and...
Right now, get 5% off MSRP.
Okay, I need you to calm down. How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. And then we got a MIDI up in here. C Wrestling says C doesn't stand for calm. Stands for crazy, for kooky, for words that start with C. Let me look that up. Words that start with C. With C. Here we go, man. So you're a customer. Customer wrestling, your custom wrestling, your currently wrestling, your current wrestling, your currency wrestling, your culture wrestling, your crowd wrestling, your criticism wrestling. Hey, I like that one. Critical wrestling, that's also good. Crisis wrestling, criminal wrestling. There you go, new promotion. Crime wrestling, crew wrestling, credit wrestling, creative wrestling, creation wrestling. You got all the wrestlings. And then we got a 5-bomb from a midi. Thank you, dude. Gary Newman says cringe wrestling. No, that's me. He cannot be cringe wrestling. That's me.
I got a hilarious joke. The Steelers lost to an NFC East team. Rolling on the floor, laughing, 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 smiling face, smiling face.
Holy frig! What the hell was that? Like, what? Are you rolling on the floor laughing, or are you rolling on the floor laughing? Jacob Toon, thanks for the 2-bomb, buddy. We did do that moment of silence for Pat at the very start of the show. Just an absolute icon in wrestling, and he will be so deeply missed. So deeply missed. But let's get this matchup on the screen now, everyone. We got ourselves Shelton Benjamin versus Kofi Kingston. Poor Kofi. Poor Kofi. A year and a half ago, this man was at the top of the world. Now he's just back in the tag team division. So unfortunate. Kofi Kingston, even though that I love Kofi and I love his stuff with the New Day, it just sucks to see that he isn't being treated as seriously as he once was. Kieran, have a good day, buddy. Have a good day. All right, now let me ask you, who will win? It's either going to be Shelton Benjamin, or it will be Kofi Kingston. People saying Cedric's wearing his ring gear. I'll have to take a look at that. He is, you're right. Well, MVP is in a suit, so I wonder if Cedric Alexander's going to get involved in this match. Who's better, Lucha or Lucha? What do you want me to say that? They both suck. Lucha sucks. Just the most vile language in the English language. Vile word in the English language. Just disgusting. How dare you speak to me that way? How dare you use that language here in this live chat? You know what, man? Just because of that, just because of your actions, not only are you going to get, oh, that's Vince McMahon. Not only are you going to get, oh, that's the Pokemon. Not only are you going to get, okay, where the hell is it? Not only are you going to get Hornswoggle in a diaper, but you're also going to get Conman in a diaper. Gut wrench bomb. Shelton stops him. Oh, big bomb right there. 2 kick out by Kofi. That's that. Yeah, I didn't realize that I had that many things pulled up on my screen, but apparently I did. Justin Evilizer says, can you please read my tweets on Twitter right now? The one that says Blake? That was... Yeah, I read your tweets earlier. If you're Blake, I don't know. Because that's all I see. Con man in a diaper, yeah. Yeah. Jason Barker says, you sure got him, con man. with the eyebrow raising face. Can anybody else do the rock eyebrow? Can anybody else do the rock eyebrow? I can only do it on my left side, not my right. Who's that? That's Chinking Boy Colbane. Thanks for subscribing. You can, Jason Barker. There you go. Shelton back inside the ring. Just gets back in the nick of time. Kofi Kingston, trouble in paradise. And he hit that one flush cover. 2. It's over. Kofi wins. That's good to see for Kofi Kingston. Very good to see. Cedric Alexander has the microphone.
No. Ah, Kofi! Run that back! No. I'm getting sick of you guys slipping through our fingers all the time. Get back in this ring. If you're a real champion, I'm going to wipe the floor with you the same way I did Woods last week.
Wow.
Come on, Kofi! Step in the ring! Let's go! You're a better man than you.
Kofi's back in. All right.
There you go.
They're gonna keep asking for matches. We'll give it.
I like that. So Kofi Kingston, all of a sudden, what I was saying there earlier, how WWE isn't presenting Kofi Kingston all that well, that's a pretty good way to present him. Pretty solid way, right? I just saw the $10 donation from Amity. Amity. Oh, Amity. What am I going to do with you, Amity? I've got this guy right here named A-M-I-T-T-Y. You literally got titty almost in your name. Well, sir, you are a titty. You are a titty. You're a big fat titty and not the good kind. You're the sagging titty. How dare you?
On your knees, dog.
Dare now. Burn out. All hail. Bow down to the king.
Rolling on the floor, laughing, 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 lucha, 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 lucha. Lucha, 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 lucha.
Okay. Just had to get in my zen, had to get in my peaceful space, you know. Okay. We're good. We can breathe. We got ourselves a new boss, and his name is Jacob Toon. Thank you, Jacob Toon. I forgot to announce this back then, but you have become a one-time boss battle champion. Hey. You can have it. You can have it. Here, give me a kiss. All right. So back here to the show. We're just a few moments away from returning to Monday Night Raw.
In 2077, what makes someone a criminal? Getting caught. So seize the day and set it up.
Oh no! And Jacob Toon is back. Jacob Toon, no! Jacob! No! No! Jacob! No!
Let's roll it one more time. Lucha, 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 lucha. Rolling on the floor, laughing, 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 rolling on the floor, laughing.
Cedric Alexander, I mean, he's taking advantage of the weakened Kofi. I want to show you why. This was during the match prior against Shelton Benjamin. Oh, he could see Kofi Kingston landed awkwardly on the left.
Wow! Like, This is why I became a member, Ben Mallet. This is why I became a member. I appreciate you being a member, and I appreciate all my members here on this channel. It would be really cool if we could reach like 100 members in 2021. because I think we're sitting at like 78 members right now. It would be awesome if we could hit 100 members at some point. Hey, Justin Evilizer, you're asking me to read your tweets. Are you Blake? Because, like, I don't know what you want me to read from the tweets right here. Like, I see that this one right here, the David Penzer thing, I appreciate that, but, like, I don't know what else to read. Like, look, it says, look at Twitter. I'm looking at Twitter, and it says you said the person's name. There's nothing to converse about on Twitter. Why is everyone saying twerk? No, you guys are going to have to throw around those dollar bills, y'all. All right? You're going to have to throw around those dollar bills if Con Man's going to twerk. All right? All right? We're not giving away the con booty for free. No! No, Amitty! And Brandon with WWE Lent, how you doing? Nice to see ya. But Amitty? Why? Anyways, Kofi Kingston in the ring right now against Cedric Alexander. I need to change the poll to get this up to date. Cedric right here. Cedric, and then let's go right here. Close poll complete. Boom, 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 boom. Over here, who will win? Kofi Kingston or Cedric Alexander? Okay, so get... Oh, Kofi's leg. His knee gave out, dude. And so, Amitty, we're going to roll your dono right here. Thank you, buddy, for your support, even though you are the most annoying POS on this earth. Oh, Kofi Kingston rolls him up. 2. Kick out by Cedric. Oh, big. Big kick to the knee. Cedric lifts him up. Cedric. Brainbuster. Oh, my God, it might be over. 1, 2. Oh, kick out by Kofi. You're damn right, Amitty. It's not.
One last time, lucha, 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 lucha. Lucha rolling on the floor, laughing, 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 rolling on the floor, laughing.
Kofi could be in real trouble if this connects. Dangerous situation here for Alexander and Kingston.
Holy crap. Oh, and Cedric Alexander. I know you guys want me to twerk. I don't know why. Kofi! Oh, God. Kofi landed on his knee badly, though. Into the lumbar check. Lumbar check delivered. Kofi's dead. Oh, my God. Kofi sold that so well. Cover 2. Cedric just beat Kofi. That's actually massive for Cedric Alexander's career. That is huge for his career. Ho-ho! Jesse Dorval dropping 2 bombs up in here. Thank you, Jesse. And she says, or he, I'm not entirely sure. Says the following. Ready? See that text up on the screen? There's only one thing that it says. It says, Hornswoggle in a diaper! That was absolutely hilarious. He nailed it so perfectly at the bottom when the screen broke. Seriously, dude. It was great, wasn't it, Botch Guy? Why do you want me to twerk? Why do you want... You know what? We are going to let the true fans of the stream dictate what happens, okay? Should I twerk? Okay, because this is what's going to happen. It's either going to be a yes or it's going to be no. Elias being electrocuted. We might see a debuting new character for Elias. But here we go, guys. All right, right here. Vote yes or vote no. Vote yes, vote no, vote yes, vote no. It is up to the chat at this point because I've been seeing them spam it. And I'm like, you know what? We're going to give the chat the ability to control my booty here right now. Oh, no. I was hoping the nose would be... Oh, God. I thought nose were going to run a lot more... No, shoot. Oh, crap. Crap, I thought nose were going to run out of this world. Frig. Frig. Well then. Well then.
Mrs. America, binge every episode on F.
Anybody who is an actual fan of Con Man will do vote no. Do vote no. Save Con Man's booty. Save it. Save the booty. Con Man in a diaper.
You're going to miss the award show. Oh, Brandon, I don't
All right. All right, everyone.
But you won. Tell me about it. These were free.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, it's a democracy in the Con Man chat, and I might not be happy about it, but you guys have asked for the con booty, and you're going to get the con booty. So, con booty time.
Where they are tested and encounter allies. On the road
So,
back,
the way you want to twerk is you want to get those hips here. Let's angle this down just a little bit.
the hero returns where they belong.
Now you guys are going to get a great look. Oh, yeah. Pull out your inner, what's his name? Rick Rude. There you go. And then everyone, give it a nice little slap. And then you got to get the other cheek. And then you got to give her. Yeah. 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 There we go. You got it. You guys asked for it. That's what you get. You're clicking off? Bye. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all for that one. 10 out of 10 stream will join again. Good to hear. Diego Toledo says, thank God I left. Newsflash, you still here, boy?
Good choice. Head and shoulders keep your hair flake-free and looking 100% great.
Twerk to the Barbie girl song. We're done twerking. I gave you my booty shake. We're done twerking. What? Booty sheep. Booty shake. See? Guys, this is the table right here. This is the table. Booty shake off the table. All right? It's no longer on the table. Your viewers in the chat are going down. 507. Let's see here. Let's see actually how much it's gone down. It's went down like from 532 to 511, so like 20 people. That's just normal fluctuation of the live stream. We did have over 600 people at 910, but honestly, stream is pretty consistent. The people who are here. We need Con Man in a diaper twerk? Well, I can just give you Con Man in a diaper! How tall am I again? I am 5'10". 5'10". Cameron Bertha says, I switched to Botch Guy's video. Botch Guy's got a video? Should we plug Botch Guy? Should we give Botch Guy our best plug we have ever given? Ooh, maybe. Let me check it out. Let's see here. Botch Guy. Drew McIntyre breaks Titantron. Oh. All right. So, everyone, I want every one of us at some point. It doesn't matter when it is. But if you type in the Botch Guy right on YouTube, you see this right here, folks? You can't really see it, but that's his channel. All right? You can tap on his channel. Boom. It will load his channel, and then you got his whole channel right here now at the very top right there, right where my ring light is. You can see there is a new video right there. Right there. It's like highlighting the new video. So what I need you guys to do is after this stream, or right now, maybe if you wanted to do it right now, click on it. Then you get an ad. Botch Guy, I'm helping you out. I'm helping you, bud. I'm helping you. Look at this beautiful man. Look at this beautiful man. Look at this beautiful, beautiful man. Look at that hat. Look at that. Look at that man. That's a grade A beauty right there. Dead man. I hope you don't have to twerk again next time in your other live streams, because what happened tonight was cringing for me. But I love your videos and keep up the good work as always. I know it's a little cringy sometimes on this channel, isn't it? But we push through. We push through. Okay, we're going to get rid of this twerking business now off the screen, though. Freaking 64 of you voted. 40 of you wanted to see me shake my booty. How dare you? How you doing, Becky Yaba? Welcome. I thought you said you don't like it when people put up videos very quickly. You don't like it when Wrestling Days does it. Only it's okay with Botch. Completely different scenario, my friend. Botch Guy is adding some actual content to it. He's recording his reaction to it, and then he's giving his take on it as well, as opposed to just clipping out like a photo and then uploading right after. Two very different things. I don't care if people upload videos really quickly after something happens that's big. You're capitalizing on the views. You're okay with that, as long as you're providing some solid content with it, right? If you aren't able to provide solid content with it, and it's just view grabbing, then it's garbage. And I've said that time and time again. Botch Guy's content isn't garbage. He provides actual commentary, he provides reactions, he provides analysis, and his opinion on top of all of that. So that's not garbage content.
You know, gentlemen, I think I can confidently say the only thing that'll be missed more than Pat Patterson.
Yep, just a picture drives me nuts too, Botch Guy.
For that, I thank you, sir. Yeah,
Can I look at your tweets? Sure, Joe, so let's see what you said. He says, when did you get the iPhone X?
here in WWE. A great opportunity to celebrate.
You mean my Google Pixel? It's a Google Pixel, my man. It ain't the iPhone X. Google Pixel right here. Although, it's cool if you think it's an iPhone.
Who's going to team up with Miz and Morrison, trying to dupe Sheamus and maybe the WWE champion Drew McIntyre into a trap, but Styles thought otherwise.
Oh, didn't we forget something? It's not 3-on-2. Oh no, it's 4-on-2. I got you. 4.5-on-2.
No worries, Botch Guy. You don't owe me jack. Nothing. You owe me nothing, man. I like you, bud. Asim K says, do you think you'll hit 1 mil subs by 2030? 2030, oh my god. We can barely get out of 2020 here. No, I don't think that I would hit 1 mil subs by 2030. If that ever happened, I would need to ramp up my production on this channel a lot to even get in striking distance of that. Wrestling content doesn't have the same draw as some other online content, and it is very, very diluted. So I can't truly believe that 1 million subs is ever within range. Like I feel like that is so far out of range for me. It's 10 times that, and that thing took forever to get. Jacob Toon says, Conman, your YouTube stats have you getting 1 mil subs by 2027. Well, hey, who knows? Maybe then. Maybe that'll work out. McIntyre's got his sword back. Cool. Conman, if you had the money, would you pay for cameo from a WWE star for your intro to your stream? I never really thought about it. Is that what people do to get intros to their videos? They pay for cameos? I never thought about that. Yeah, I never really thought about that. Probably not. Probably not. I think that if I ever wanted to do something like that, I would want it to be legit. You know, I wouldn't want it to be just something that was forced that you paid somebody to say, right? If somebody wanted to give a shout out to my channel, I would want that to be legit. I would want it to be, you know, honest, I guess, is the best way to put it. Could get you more recognition. Yeah, I guess it could, but like, You could, but like, you know, it just doesn't, it's not my style. I think that's what it is at the end of the day. It's just not my style. Last thing I want people to say is you had to pay somebody to do an intro to your show, you mark. You know what I mean? Like, that's just not up my style.
Cheers. I win again, Patrick. That's Sir Patrick.
Jacob Toon says that's what Steven Larson do for their intros, but I think their fans pay for it. Okay. Brooklyn Rocker says, you used to talk wrestling. Now you digress and drink. I'm drinking tea and digress? What do you mean by that? I'm sorry if you think I don't talk wrestling. We've been talking wrestling this whole live stream with a little bit of booty shaking as well. But hopefully you're doing well there. Sorry you're not enjoying the show, Brooklyn Rocker. One of the worst days is when we hear Vince passes. As much as we want to hate him, there's no telling what would happen to the WWE without him. It's true. It's true. Brooklyn Rocker says, talk wrestling, bro. I will talk whatever the F I want to talk about, Brooklyn Rocker. Please stop being an arrogant asshole. You've been talking wrestling for the last 10 years, Con. Step it up, right? Right? It'll be one of the darkest days in wrestling. It certainly will. Yeah. Jacob Toon says, oh my god, I'm going to pay for a Lucha House Party cameo for Con. No. And you know what? I would absolutely put that at the show. But please no. Please no.
Everything else is gray. See you at leovegas.eu, king of casino.
Cubs fan, have a good little bathroom break there, buddy. Who do you guys think's the most underrated wrestler of all time? It's a good question. Underrated. Mr. Perfect was fantastic. Should have won a championship. How about this? No, let's take it one further. Most underrated superstar to never win a world title. There we go. That's better. Most underrated superstar to never win a world title. Who do you guys think? Sorry, I know that I kind of threw that in late there. To never win a world title. We got some Cesaro. Steamboat. Oh, Steamboat's a good pick. Yeah, that's a good pick.
Stop looking at me. I do not want this attention. I think I just got an idea.
Ryback. Okay. Big E. We'll see. He's still got chances to win it. Junkyard Dog. Okay. R-Truth. That's solid. That's solid. R-Truth's career has been really good. Sami Zayn. All right. We're talking active performer there. Cool. Mr. Perfect. Mr. Perfect for me. I've just been watching so much of his stuff. It's so good. He is so good, man. Yeah.
This program is aggressive in
Hornswoggle, 100%.
Themes that are not suitable for everyone. Viewer discretion is advised.
Did you guys like Tribute to the Troops? We gotta have a little bit of a conversation though about Lacey Evans. Did you guys see Lacey Evans try to pass off those 75 push-ups as real push-ups? They weren't even 75. It was so funny. Like it was just like, these are not real push-ups. She did not beat all those other army men. It was like half push-ups and she was losing still. It was so funny, man. So funny. You missed it. Unbroken says Steamboat and Flair wrestled each other over 2,000 times in their career. Is that true? That's insane. Con, you got to give Lacey credit, though. She was wearing heels. Oh, yeah, like credit where credit is due. Still was incredibly impressive. Lacey Evans keeping up with all those army men right there as well. But, like, Lacey Evans trying to pass it off as she won was hilarious. I'm like, you did not win. She did like half push-ups for most of it. Unpopular opinion, I don't think Cesaro would make a good WWE champion. Something about him just seems off. That is an unpopular opinion, but I understand where you're coming from. His overall presence isn't always there in terms of gimmick work and in terms of mic work. So I get what you're saying. Might not be able to pass as a top champion. Khan can't say anything but because he can't even do one push-up? You don't think I can do one push-up? Oh, Ghostface. You're about to get schooled here today, bud. You're about to get schooled here today. I don't know if I have enough room in here, but we're going to do it. Here we go. See, I think you can see me over here, right? Kind of? Somewhat? Here we go. All right. Here we go.
One of the most gratifying events for all of us here in the WWE to take part of. McIntyre readying himself for this 3-on-2 handicap match, set to team up with his longtime friend, the Celtic Warrior.
There's 15. Do you want more? Do you want 15 more, or what do you want? So yeah, that was 15. So screw you, Ghostface. All right. You guys only counted 5. You need to definitely do your counting exercises then. Now I'm out of breath. Woo! Khan, break the pen now. Sorry, Con Man, you got to do it again. Camera didn't get it. Oh, did it not? I actually didn't see what the camera angle was. Oh, the camera kind of got it. Not much, though. All right, so John Morrison on his way down to the ring now. With The Miz. Mr. Money in the Bank. Do you think Miz cashes in tonight? Yes or no? Holy crap. There is still 1 hour left in the show? And here comes AJ Styles. Still 1 hour left. I wish Raw was 2 hours too, guys. All right. With Omos. Do you like the name Omos? For Jordan Omo being Omos? He's really tall. All right, there we go. We got that. Hey, Botch Guy! I'm so sorry. I'm actually really out of breath. I shouldn't have done those. Okay, so Botch Guy says, this is just who Khan is. Just an extremely kind, respectful, and hardworking man. It's not a gimmick. Off camera, he is exactly the same. Thank you, Botch Guy. Thank you, man. Thank you, dude. That's so kind. You didn't need to say that, but I really do appreciate it, buddy. I love getting to do this. I love being able to entertain people. And I am out of breath. Holy frig, man. 15 push-ups. That's all it was. Con Man's got to really get in shape. Come on. All right, let's get the poll up here.
This is just who Khan is, just an extremely kind, respectful, and hardworking man. It's not a gimmick off camera, he is exactly the same. Thank you, dog face.
Drew. Thanks so much again, Botch Guy. I appreciate that, buddy. What a right hand to John Morrison. Okay, and then we got Miz, Son, and AJ. Let's go with heels. Okay, so continuing on right here, we got some more donations. We got Jason Barker dropping 12. Thank you, man. And I think we're going to get a new boss in here. Sheamus now, though, takes down John Morrison with a nice head takeover. And Morrison is in a little bit of trouble. You said Botch Guy wouldn't lie. Well, maybe Botch Guy is also a con man at heart. Maybe Botch Guy has every incentive to lie to you guys. Maybe Botch Guy is the lie guy. Huh? Did you ever think of that? No, he's not. He's not the lie guy. He's a cool guy. 12 bomb, though. Thank you very much, Jason Barker. With that, we got a new boss. Oh, yeah, it is. The whistle. Ooh, Sheamus with a big kick right there at AJ Styles. Knocks him down off the side of the ring. And with that, Jason Barker has become a one-time? Is that accurate? Looks like it. Oh, Miz looking for McIntyre. Eats a right hand. Oh, Sheamus almost hits McIntyre by accident. And hey, look, starting to tease a little bit of a feud potentially between McIntyre and Sheamus. Oh, God, Morrison just landed right in the chair. And Drew and Sheamus looking like $1 million as we go to commercial break. Cool. We called that on the live call. We absolutely did, Lux 7. We did just a little bit of a tease. I think there's going to be more throughout this match. Guys, I can't get my breath back. I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to stand up. I'm going to stand up and I'm going to get my breath. There we go. I got my breath. Who would have thought 15 push-ups would really take it out of you? So is the main event a trippy segment with The Fiend and Orton? Oh, the match. Yeah, it's the match, man. The match. If I had to pick one person from WWE and one from AEW to face off against each other, who would it be? Omega versus Rollins. Kenny Omega versus Rollins. I think that's the match. The feud is there. It's kind of like the ace of each company. Yeah. Seth Rollins versus Kenny Omega. Very easy. Jason Barker says 15 push-ups I consider a warm-up. Well, let me say this much. Like, I'm not, like, breaking out and sweating or anything like that. But I'm a little bit out of breath from it, which tells me I need to work on a lot. I've just kind of started working out within the past couple of weeks here for the first time in a while, and it's been feeling pretty good, to be honest. I've been feeling really good. Ahil Hashmi, thank you very much for subscribing. Thank you, Andy. I appreciate the kind words, buddy. But so far, Monday Night Raw it's been all right. It seems like it's dragged on a little bit. It's been all right. What do you guys think? If you had to give a rating of the show here today, what would you rate it out of 10? I feel like I constantly go back to the 7s. It's going to need something more here. But I think I'm okay with a 7. Nothing's been bad about it, right? But it's also not been the most entertaining shows. Jacob Toon says 3 hours is killing Raw. It so is, man. It so is. Like, you can't consistently produce good 3 hours of television every single week. You can't, right? I don't know anybody who would be able to truly produce 3 hours of television every single week. You're talking about filling a lot of time. And it's good when you have people demanding more content, right? Like, here's the thing that I want to kind of put it into perspective for some of you. Let's imagine the CMU right here. Picture the CMU was going really, really well. Like, really, really well. And we decided to expand to 2 brands. Well, all of a sudden, you are diluting your roster across both brands. But then you build up those rosters, and it looks really good. But there's no extra demand. People have got their fix of wrestling. They've watched it sometimes 3 times, 4 times, 5 times a week. They've got their fix of wrestling. The demand isn't there to warrant an extra hour of TV every single week. If the demand was there, if your ratings were popping 2.5, 3 million every single week, back when they made the switch to 3 hours, 3.5 million, 4 million, right? When they made the switch to 3 hours, it made sense why they did. There was a lot of money on the table to open up to 3 hours, to take that extra hour of ad revenue, and to dominate the TV ratings like they used to. Here in 2020, Monday Night Raw is lucky if they pull 2 million. They're lucky if they pull a 1.75 rating. That is not a show that warrants 3 hours. That is a show that is dying because of 3 hours. And like sometimes that 3rd hour of the show is really entertaining. But most of the time it's not. Most of the time it's filled with filler. And you're waiting for that main event, and they've built to a good main event, and the good opening segment is always there, and the good middle of the card segment is always there. And that's the way a wrestling show should be built. But what WWE RAW has is they have that exact same formula of a good open, good middle, good end, but then they have an extra hour to fill in the middle, and they don't know what to do with that extra hour. Like, if they had SmackDown and Raw combined as rosters, I still don't think they could produce a solid enough TV show to cover 3 hours of wrestling every single week. I don't think they could do it. Robbie says that's why SmackDown is averaging 500K more viewers than Raw every week. Yeah, absolutely, dude. Absolutely. Watching SmackDown's a breeze. 8 until 10 p.m. on a Friday night. You throw that on, your night's not over. You still got another hour, 2 hours of your night before you're getting off to bed. But with Raw, it ends at 11, and you're like, well, I guess my night's over now. You know what I mean? Like, at 8, it eats up your whole night. 3 hours every single Monday is a lot. Tag has been made. In comes McIntyre. I would much rather be left feeling at the end of a show that I want more, as opposed to feeling like, man, that dragged on. Because truly speaking, it feels like every single week at some point in the show, I say, that drags. Monday Night Raw is dragging. This hour is dragging. And, you know, I don't want to feel that way when I'm watching wrestling. I don't think any of us want to feel that way. We want to be invested in everything that is happening. But sometimes the problem is that you have that great opening segment that gets you excited for the main event. But by the time we get to that main event, so much has happened that we're just kind of numb to the show. So many things have happened, so many matches, and sometimes you can only watch wrestling for so long without major storyline developments. And the mid-card right now drags. Cameron Gray says, Raw ends at 6 p.m. for me, so that doesn't bother me. LOL, but it still drags on. I'm jealous. 6 p.m., that would be perfect. I would be live from 3 p.m. until 6 p.m. for Monday Night Raw. Oh, that would be perfect. Where do you live? Can I move there? Oh, what a chop right there from McIntyre. Kick to the midsection of The Miz now. By the way, get your votes in, guys. Who do you think's going to win? Vote face or vote heel right here in the live chat. Can you please answer, Dro Davidson? What am I answering here, Dro? Is WWE in Tampa Bay, Florida? It is in Orlando, Florida right now, and I believe they're moving to Tampa after this show.
Delivering 10 beats to the Bower and all in front of Styles. I mean, actually, who is the handicap for this match?
Well, Hawaii, 2-5 when it's daylight savings. Oh, Cameron Gray. You're living the life in Hawaii. That is perfect. That is the perfect place to be a wrestling fan, isn't it? Except for the fact that they never come there, but you know what I mean? Perfect for watching wrestling. Oh. Oh, it's in St. Petersburg? I know it's weird. Oh, my bad there, Jacob Toon. I didn't know that. I thought it was in Tampa, but it's in St. Petersburg. Okay. Referee causing Miz to relinquish the hold, but then John Morrison just kicked Sheamus right in his face. I'm living the life of a private. It sucks. Oh. Well, at least you get to watch WWE at a solid time. I'm sorry to hear that you're not enjoying it, man. But I'm glad having you here in the live stream. It's really nice being able to talk to you. Morrison from the back delivers a giant forearm to the side of the head of Sheamus, but can't get the victory. Pacific time is always perfect. Everything starts and ends early. So that would be 6 till 9, right? In California and Vancouver and stuff like that. I mean, Botch Guy's got a pretty good gig for watching wrestling. Robbie says Vince makes a profit from the extra hour of Raw. Absolutely he does, which is the reason why they did it. Just doesn't mean that it does a ton of benefits to their show, right? Oh, Morrison, beautiful counter. Morrison grabbing Sheamus and dragging him back towards his own corner. And is Morrison going to make the tag? In comes AJ Styles. That was actually an illegal tag. I wish that wrestlers would pay more attention to that. You can't technically make a tag with your feet touching the ropes. You have to have both of your feet or one foot planted on the ring apron, and your feet cannot touch the ropes. Otherwise, it invalidates the tag. Obviously, that's just me being a bit of a stickler for the rules, but still. You guys know that I like when they hold the tag rope and when they make proper tags. Literally had a podcast called Hold the Rope for a reason. Dro Davidson asking, can you please answer? I thought I did, didn't I? You live in California. So what is it that you want me to answer, Dro? What's your question, Dro? I'm so confused. Uh-oh, Sheamus caught in the calf crusher. Sheamus caught in the calf crusher, but grabbing AJ's hair. No. Oh, and then a stomp to the back of AJ Styles. McIntyre just gets out of that ring. Styles didn't like that one. Says, make a move, I dare ya. Sheamus. Oh, lifts AJ Styles up into the white noise. That was actually a really nice white noise. And now McIntyre begging for a tag from Sheamus. Remember, everyone, make sure you leave a like on this video, also making sure you are subscribed to the channel. I hope they keep these pay-per-views at 3 hours. It's perfect. Me too, man. Honestly, 3 hours for a pay-per-view because you're getting the payoff for a lot of things, and 2 hours for the TV show is more than enough. Less is more, and TakeOver proves that every single time that they are live. Less is more. Now McIntyre is in the ring, and he is wrecking John Morrison. Overhead belly-to-belly throw. That cameraman just fell. Miz is in the ring now, and now Miz gonna be caught by McIntyre. Oh my God, is he going for a double overhead belly-to-belly throw? He landed it. Wow. They're raising the price of the McChicken by 39 cents? Really, Cameron Gray? Screw McDonald's. Making people fatter by the day, contributing to most of the waste in the world, and of course, just being straight up greasy as hell. I love it though. I have never heard of that bacon lover. Never in my life. But McIntyre into the corner, and I think he wants to do the countdown. Here we go. Oh, Miz drags Morrison out of the ring though. Oh, AJ Styles caught McIntyre from behind. Tag has been made, I think. Yeah, Sheamus is officially in the match. Styles is in the match. Sheamus, what a backbreaker. The Irish Curse backbreaker. Brogue kick to Miz. Back elbow from Morrison catches Sheamus. Up in the air. Ducks underneath. Sheamus. Bro kick just caught McIntyre. He caught McIntyre. There we go. There's the seeds. We were talking about planting seeds. Phenomenal forearm to Sheamus. There we go. Oh, AJ Styles beats Sheamus. Luck 7. Luck 7, dude. We're on it, man. Me and Luck 7 talked about this in the pre-show. Hell yeah, that went exactly like we were talking about, Luck 7. So there we go. AJ Styles beats Sheamus after Sheamus accidentally hit the brogue kick on Drew McIntyre. Huge win for AJ Styles, Miz, and Morrison. And that is absolutely the right call. Absolutely. Jacob Toon thinks that Drew is going to be the man who turns on Sheamus. Drew doesn't like that. Staring at Sheamus. Imagine if this was the ending to Raw. Well, we'll wait and see because I think there might be something massive with Randy Orton and The Fiend. Or sorry, not The Fiend. Bray Wyatt. It's very good for the storyline. Absolutely. It's just like when we thought Sasha would turn on Bayley. We'll find out. Drew McCone asking me, do I know those Canadian YouTubers? I don't, my friend. You got to remember Canada is fairly big, and just because we're in Canada doesn't mean we're anywhere close to each other. Canada is the second largest country in the world, so yeah, it's fairly spread out here. Fairly spread out. You don't know Typical Gamer. That name actually sounds familiar, but I don't know him. Typical Gamer. All right, let me see. Yeah, I don't know him. The name sounds familiar, but I don't know really who he is.
Introducing the all-new Elantra. Stay connected and protected.
McChicken is full of steroids. Why would you even bother? Because it's cheap and it tastes good. Let's be honest here. Fast food we know is not good for you. And if you have to tell me that, well then, okay. I know it's not good for you. Doesn't take away from the fact that it tastes flippin' amazing sometimes and it's nice and cheap and quick. Certainly not something you want to eat every day, though. Normally when I go to McDonald's, though, I get the Seriously Chicken. So it's like the step up from the McChicken, like the breaded crispy chicken. It's very, very good. Seriously Chicken. King of Fate says Dairy Queen is good. I honestly love it.
Andy, the one that's proudly Canadian made. The one with thousands of 5-star reviews. And the one chosen best mattress in Canada. Order the Indie mattress today. With their
That's certainly a very extreme take there, Unbroken. Extremely, an extreme take. Are you going to read my message or Jacob's Supercards? What's your message? Why are you so sassy towards me? I obviously haven't seen it. What's up? Do you think women's mid-card championships and all women on SmackDown and all men on Raw will help WWE as women's mid-card championships never exist? What? Let me try reading this again with some actual punctuation. Do you think the women's mid-card championship... There isn't one. And all women on SmackDown and all men on Raw will help WWE. No, what? It makes no sense. No, I'm not going to read it. Jacob Toon says Mayweather versus Logan Paul. Thoughts? Logan Paul securing the bag. Honestly, Logan Paul, if he can land one shot on Mayweather, the most elusive boxer of all time, then he wins. Like, you know, he just straight up wins. His career He'll get the clips. He'll be able to talk crap. Like, he's not going to actually beat him. I mean, if he does, imagine Logan Paul is the one man who defeated Mayweather. It'd be ridiculous if it happened. It's not going to happen. But if Logan Paul can actually catch Mayweather, it'd be something.
There is going to be plenty to talk about tonight on Raw Talk. Following Raw at 11:05 Eastern, live only on the free version.
Paul's in way over his head, yeah. We will see. Dro Davidson, you've been asking... Okay, here we go. Did you know that Adam Cole's contract is over for NXT? He could resign a Supermax contract for WWE NXT. He will be a free agent. Yeah, I did hear something about that. Yeah, most likely Lux 7. Most likely. But remember, if you have not done so, please make sure you smack a like on this video. Let's get this up to 400 likes. Excuse me. 400 likes. That would be absolutely amazing if we could here today, guys. Saying if WWE... Okay, so if WWE ever made Women's Mid-Card Championship and all women were on SmackDown and all men were on Raw, that will help WWE. No, it wouldn't. It would not. This Saturday is so busy. Impact show, AAA show, and 2 New Japan Pro Wrestling shows. It's going to be an interesting weekend for wrestling. I'm not going to be live on Saturday.
Directions. Her front's going to look like her back. Her back's going to look like her front. She's going to have boobs on her back.
She's going to have boobs on her back. Have I ever been to Montana? No, I have not, my friend. I have not. But next week, it's going to be Lana versus Nia Jax on Raw. 10 years ago, who would have said that we would be getting Drew McIntyre versus Sheamus for the WWE Championship? You know what, man? I don't think it's that outlandish to think. Both of them were positioned as pretty big stars right when they debuted.
Might be able to win the tag titles and achieve the impossible. I mean, we're a good team, right? We're a great team. Yeah? Yes. Okay. All right. That's good. But I definitely cannot face Nia Jax next week. Nope. I can't. I won't. I can't.
Rana. Say it. I believe in myself.
I believe in myself.
I can beat Nia Jax.
I can beat
I would flip
Nia
out, Jacob.
Jax.
And then
I would flip out.
Women's Tag Team Champions.
And then we will become Women's Tag Team Champions.
You can do it. You can do it. You can do it.
I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I can beat Nia Jax. I believe in myself. I can do it. I can beat Nia Jax. I can do it.
Oh, it's Nia. Kyra Confident, thanks for subscribing. Nia's just shaking her head. That's like me watching a Nia Jax match, just shaking my head. Like, who is she gonna hurt next? Just shake my head, SMH.
Sheamus, excuse me. We just saw you bro kick your best friend, Drew McIntyre. Do you think that he's going to...
What I think, Charlie. It's what I know. I know Drew McIntyre is going to come back here and he's going to try and kick my ass. And I'm going to try and kick his.
Whoa.
Okay, Sheamus, before we even get to that point, and I have to ask you, was what happened out there intentional?
No, it wasn't intentional. What happened was...
Okay, here's Drew. Here's Sheamus.
You know it wasn't intentional, right?
No. You knew exactly what's about to happen, didn't you?
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, the stare off begins. Oh, I'm pumped. The seeds of deception. Man, Luck 7, we called that. Andrew Skolnick, again, buddy, I don't want to have to keep addressing this every single time you come here in the live stream. You said that it was your parents' money, so you're either lying about lying or you just lied for no reason. Regardless, no, you are not. Like, I don't know what you want me to say, man. You kind of screwed the pooch. If you did drop that with your own money, why the frig would you lie about it? So you're either lying about lying, or you're an idiot. I don't know which one it is. But I still think that you should probably return your parents' credit card.
It's not 1991 anymore. Brian could use Boost, a nutritional drink for when he's not getting enough in his diet, to help him keep doing what he loves.
Why you always lying?
As in, shuffle up and deal. Pull up your socks. We're going to the river. In 52 cards, 2 words.
Hey Con, would Matt Hardy have been a great world champ during his version 1 and never die? I don't know. Didn't Shell donate 500? Yeah, she did. Back in the day, Shell was the, honestly, we don't generally talk about it too much because it tends to bring up just a lot of things for whatever reason. But this channel would not be here without her. That's just the cold hard facts of it. She helped develop this channel in many ways. She provided a monetary. How can I word that? She provided us the ability to monetize our streams for a while and get through the early years of the channel. I miss her. I hope she is well. I truly do. You know, towards the end of the channel, it didn't really, or towards the end of her time on the channel, it kind of fell out. Things blew up for whatever reason. There was some ill feelings on her side. I guess I probably was a little bit salty at some points, maybe for some reason. But I hope she is doing well. I really do. You know, there's no ill feelings towards her from me. And I just hope that she doesn't have any ill feelings towards this community. Hopefully time has healed everything, and hopefully she's doing well.
I've played other people my whole life. It's time I played me in a little movie called Me Doing Whatever I Want. And what I want right now is pizza with pineapple from Skip the Dishes.
You like pineapple with your pizza?
Spoiler alert.
We need to see Willow Jeff Hardy in WWE.
You don't like
Aloha.
That's not what that means.
Aloha means delicious.
It doesn't.
All right, we're coming back here from commercial break.
Themes that are not suitable for everyone. Viewer discretion is advised.
Oh my God! Sheamus and McIntyre are actually fighting! Oh crap! Holy crap, we are actually getting the dissension. No seeds of dissension. Full-on dissension as these two mammoths are throwing bombs. Fight, 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 fight McIntyre and Sheamus just throwing bombs at each other. Holy crap! We're in catering and everybody is chanting fight. Jamie Noble and Pat Butt trying to separate the fight right here. Drew Gulak filming this for World Star. Ricochet in the back. There's the loser house party. And oh God, some more right hands from Sheamus.
This looks serious.
Oh God, Pat Buck now getting destroyed. I'm getting wrecked on TV. Pat Buck, oh no. R.I.P. Pat. R.I.P. to Pat. No, not Pat. No. Oh, Pat Buck through the table, through the catering. That was awesome. Now return to fighting. Oh, they just fought for fun. That was so good. All the dissension didn't actually happen. They just got their anger out with each other. So McIntyre and Sheamus, they fought it out, hit each other really hard, and now they're back in good pages. I love that. That was really, really entertaining. Brilliant writing, legit. Yeah, that was really good, man. Really good. So Sheamus and McIntyre brawl. Coo. Dave Ruiz says, it's such good shit. You're damn right it is.
You're ridiculous. Aw, and I'm glad you lost. And it was the United States champion, Bobby Lashley, who had bull rushed Riddle, who had been competing earlier in the night in a sudden death triple threat match.
And then it was Lashley with the hurt lock applied, leaving a lasting impression on Riddle.
Do you guys like Bobby Lashley and his character right now? I think him and MVP with the Hurt Business have been great. Did I know Bobby Lashley has only lost once since he lost to Drew McIntyre at Backlash? No, I didn't know that. That's good booking. Lashley feels like a big deal. Here's Jeff.
Hey, bro, you got a minute?
Some more bro nuts.
Oh, yeah. But, bro, I have an idea for you. So I've been thinking a lot about tag team names, and since I've realized what the Hurt Business is called, the Hurt Business, I mean, I always understood the business part because they wear those 6 suits, but I didn't realize the hurt part until Lashley attacked me last week. You know what? It didn't hurt so much here as much as it hurt here. You know what I mean, bro?
I feel you, man. So you have an idea?
Oh, dude, idea, right? The Hardy Bros. Oh, boys. Hardy Boys. I'm getting it. Hardy Boys. One of the greatest tag teams to ever exist. Imagine Jeff Hardy teams up with Riddle, and we become the Hardy Bros.
The Hardy Bros.
I really gotta go. Kind of like it, though.
Dude, our finisher could be Broetry in motion.
Broetry in motion. Broetry.
You didn't even get one of my bro nuts.
Broetry.
More for me.
Riddle's got his bro nuts.
Interesting timing that Riddle has.
Got good idea. Good protivity, as they call it.
Good for Jeff Hardy. So, I'd be down to see the Hardy Bros. I'd be down to see the Hardy Bros. What about you guys? Yeah or no? I feel like we suggested that here in the live chat a little bit ago, didn't we? I feel like some people in the live chat threw that name out there, the Hardy Bros, right? I apologize to you. Don't know if you saw it. Okay, appreciate that, buddy. All good. Hopefully you enjoy your time here in the live stream. All right. So, Bobby Lashley. No way! First time ever inside of WWE, Jeff Hardy versus Bobby Lashley. That's crazy. This is the first time ever inside of WWE this match has happened. Wow. So who will win? It's either going to be Bobby Lashley or will it be Jeff Hardy? Get those votes in, everyone. Do you think it's going to be vote Bobby or vote Jeff right here in the live chat? Vote Bobby, vote Jeff. Samoa Joe is such a natural. You kind of forget he just started doing commentary this year. That's true. He is really, really good. He's always been amazing on the microphone, so it's a very natural progression for his career. Kind of like Taz. You know, at the end of his career, becoming a fantastic commentator because you believed everything he was saying because you knew he was a badass in the ring. So, like, you listen to his words and you take them more seriously. But if you have not done so, please make sure you leave a like on this video. Also making sure you are subscribed to the channel. And if you really wish to, you can consider dropping a little donation right here to the live chat. Any little bit is appreciated to keep these streams running week in and week out. Lashley just slapping the hand of MVP. Okay, back to focusing. BRB. All right, buddy. Do we remember Jeff Hardy's match against Sting at Victory Road 2011? Yeah. The fact that, like, we got to honestly say this. The fact that we are able to still see Jeff Hardy wrestle a match after that garbage he pulled back in 2011, right? Or was it 9? 2011, right, 2011. The fact that, you know, people are still willing to book him is incredible. The fact that he's here in the top wrestling promotion in the world after that stunt in 2011, not even stunt, after that unprofessionalism that exposed the business and almost killed TNA, yeah, he's lucky he ever landed work again. Uh-oh, Lashley has Hardy up on his shoulders. Riddle coming out to save him. And Matt Riddle. Actually, no, he's just called Riddle now. Riddle takes down MVP. Now Riddle looking at Lashley as Jeff Hardy delivers a drop kick right there. Hardy, big leaping lariat, takes down Lashley. It's not entirely his fault, though. They let him go out there in his condition. I mean, I get what you're saying there, Marcus FaZe. You know, it's like the same idea of if you have a 5-year-old and they happen to sit in the driver's seat of the car and you left the keys in the car with the ignition turned on and they back out of the driveway, whose fault is it really? You can't blame the 5-year-old. Difference is, this isn't a 5-year-old, it was a full-grown ass adult in Jeff Hardy in 2011 who made some really, really stupid decisions and ended up going on TV high out of his mind. It's just, it was very, 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 very unprofessional of Jeff Hardy, and you cannot compare it to anything like that. I guess you can say, yeah, it's on everybody to make sure that the performers are good to go for the match, but it's also just as much on the performers to make sure you are ready to go out there and perform. You know, as a wrestler, you're only asked to show up to the show and perform your segment if you are written on that show. Sometimes you could go 3 weeks without any segments on TV. You got to be able to perform. You got to be able to perform, and he didn't. So he's lucky he ever got booked again. Is Joe still injured or something, or are they saving his return for the Rumble? I don't know. Was he drunk or was he high or was he both? Let me look this up. Jeff Hardy, Victory Road. The Jeff Hardy controversy. So, according to reports, the main event was cut short due to backstage concern over Jeff Hardy's well-being. He did not come out for over 40 seconds, clearly intoxicated and under the influence of drugs. So it was both. Okay.
Hey, good morning.
There you go. He was both. Gotcha, Cordell. That's why we had the main event early. Main event hasn't come yet, my friend. Main event is going to be Randy Orton versus Bray Wyatt in a one-on-one match. That'll be the main event. Just to tell you the difference, when Sting became the Crow, he drank a lot, but never when he performed. Yeah, there you go. Honestly, yeah. It doesn't matter what you do behind the scenes as long as you are good to go for when you have to perform. Everybody's got their own issues, or everybody's got their own addictions, or everybody's got their own what have you, right? Everybody's got their own something. But if you are expected to perform, if you are expected to be somewhere, you have to make sure that you are ready to go. Otherwise, you're unreliable, and there's nothing worse than an unreliable wrestler. You want to know that because this is a sport that is so dangerous, it's almost like you need to have that extra level of security. for it, because it is such a dangerous sport. People can die in this ring. People can legitimately die if your partner, the person you're facing, is not up to the task. Like, you can legitimately get seriously hurt and risk your well-being and your life. So, like, I understand everybody wants to put some blame on creative. At the end of the day, Jeff Hardy walked out completely intoxicated and was not ready to go for his pay-per-view match. I understand it should be on creative, or it should be on management, to make sure your performers are good to go before they go through the curtain. Absolutely, and that was definitely a mistake from them. But, like, 99% of the blame goes on to Jeff Hardy, and 1% goes on. Because here's the thing, guys. That match, Jeff Hardy was not good to go for the match. Doesn't matter how creative handled it. Doesn't matter how creative went out, allowed them to go out there. At the end of the day, Jeff Hardy, back in 2011, was not ready to go for that match. They would have had to cancel it. They would have had to rebook it in some way, shape, or form. The unfortunate reality is that they let him go out, and that's where the 1% lies. But they did everything right after that. Eric Bischoff went down to the ring, talked to Sting, said that this is going to be how it goes. We're getting the title off of you, and we're getting out of here, and we're going home, right? Like, they reacted in the proper way to a very, very, very shit situation. Just, again, that 1% of blame, in my opinion, is just because, yeah, you could have had something better than allowing him walking through the curtain. You know what I mean? We're talking about something that happened back in 2011 as this match is underway between Bobby Lashley and Jeff Hardy. Remember, get those votes in, though. Either vote Bobby or vote Jeff right here in the live chat. Yes, he did. It was a drop kick. It was a drop kick to the back of the head of somebody over the ropes, I think, and he unfortunately passed away. Who was that guy who passed away against Rey Mysterio?
How much more does Hardy have left?
Yeah, Pedro Aguayo Ramirez. Pedro Aguayo Ramirez. He fell unconscious on the ropes after a flying kick from Mysterio. Man, that's just, it shows the real risks of the business. Oh my God, sleeper hold on Jeff Hardy. Matt Riddle's telling him to get out of it, but Lashley mauling Jeff Hardy. Oh my God, Hardy is out, but trying to drive those elbows into the midsection. Oh, Lashley, is he trying to transition into the Hurt Lock? That's what I would be doing. No. Lashley still with it gripped in really tight on Hardy. Did you know that Brock Lesnar is coming back to the WWE? We will see when he gets here, maybe. You know what sucks even more? Hardy had a great heel run and he ruined it that bad. Yeah, very unfortunate for Jeff Hardy that did happen. Who would have, or who knows what his career inside of Impact Wrestling would have been like if that Victory Road incident didn't happen. Oh. Yep. Almost did, Tom. Almost did, but it was just a freak accident. I remember that when people were getting all over Rey Mysterio for that. Ooh. There was some nasty, nasty comments online. Into the cover. Count of two. Kick out. So here's the thing, Ghostface. We're talking ifs with that. The actual story, how it went, is no matter how we want to say, like, oh, they should have done this, they should have done this, they should have looked at Hardy before he went through. It was the main event of a pay-per-view, and things would be chaotic backstage, no doubt about that, trying to get everything set up, and it's entirely possible that you expect your main event performer ready to go for the main event. I can totally see how it slipped through their fingers. It made the promotion look like a C-D level promotion, like it was a bottom of the barrel garbage incident that happened. But at the end of the day, there's so much responsibility on the performers needing to be ready to go. You know, it'd be like let's dumb this thing down here a lot. It'd be like, say you have to go show up to your shift at McDonald's. If you're working at McDonald's, flatliner there from Lashley, and you show up hammered, you know, yes, it's on McDonald's responsibility at that point to pull you off the floor and say, you can't work. Like, you can't work. But if you show up, you might begin working, and then they realize what happened and then go out and get you and say, no, come on back. You can't be out here in this state, right? You're going to go home. You're going to get fined. You're going to get fired, something like that, right? There's going to be consequences for it. So I understand how it happened. You're right. There is responsibility on management to make sure the performers are good to go. But, like, geez. They could have made it like Jeff got taken out and can't compete. The thing that you're missing is they miss Jeff Hardy. Like, Jeff Hardy snuck out through the curtains without them noticing his intoxicated state. Like, I don't know how it happened, but it did happen. Jeff Hardy lands on his feet now. Lashley, what a spear to Hardy. Oh, no. And I think Lashley is calling for the end. Lashley lifting Hardy up. They are blind if they missed him, but that's what happened. Like, this is the reality. That is what happened. Jeff Hardy in the hurt lock. Oh, he's got his hand on the rope. That should have been a break, but he's in that hurt lock. Not letting go is Lashley. And Hardy taps out. It's over. Jeff Hardy just tapped out to Lashley. Come on, Riddle. Save Hardy. Oh, now MVP. Not letting go of Riddle. Riddle shoves MVP right back into the barricade. Oh, and then Hardy gets sent right into Riddle. Riddle's up in the face of Lashley. All right. So Matt Riddle and Jeff... Oh, and then MVP eating the bro nuts on his way out. Yeah, Lashley's bleeding a little bit. Yeah, I mean, that's not new information that I'm sharing here today, but it might be new information to you, Ghostface. Yeah, Jeff Hardy, that incident, seriously, management missed him before he went out through the curtain. Straight up missed him. Here's Randy Orton. Oh, no. It's Rambling Rabbit.
I just want you to know that Bray Wyatt can't wait to see you in the ring. It's going to be so much fun.
All right. He's out of there.
Randy Orton faces Bray Wyatt next.
And that'll be in just a few minutes, everyone. What has been your favorite moment of the night, guys? Do you have a favorite moment of the night? It has to be Sheamus and McIntyre brawling, right? Jeff Nero says right here, and actually bringing up a great point, it happened in WWE as well. Not on pay-per-view, but Alicia Fox wrestled drunk. I believe that was at a live event, correct? Alicia Fox wrestling drunk? Fox drunk? Yeah, so Alicia Fox was sent home from SummerSlam weekend by WWE officials after turning up drunk and getting into an argument with a fan, according to Casey Michael of Squared Circle. Fox was described as a drunk mess over the week. Back in February, it was reported that Fox showed up to a house show drunk, but was still allowed to wrestle, supposedly one of the reasons for the producer for that match that Arn Anderson was fired. So there you go. Arn Anderson was fired, or at least part of the reason he was fired was for allowing Alicia Fox to wrestle drunk. She declined company-sponsored rehab, meaning it led to her release, I believe.
If you can hack it, the future's yours for the taking.
Yeah, I think Alicia Fox, that's what it was. So she was released, right?
Introducing a KFC Cinnabon Co-Original Recipe Dessert. Our warm buttermilk biscuit topped with Cinnabon cinnamon brown sugar glaze and drizzled with signature cream cheese frosting. It's biscuit licking good.
All right. Do I like 2015 heel Rollins or 2020 heel Rollins? They both have something special to it, you know? 2015 heel Rollins is more of the Rollins I think all of us picture when we think of Seth Rollins. 2020 heel Rollins is better work in terms of his story and his character, but I think 2015 Rollins is more memorable, I would say.
Now, during Boxing Month, finance one from 0% for up to 84 months, or get up to $3,000 standard rate finance cash on other select models.
Think prevention with the Prevnar 30.
Have a good night there, Z-Dog Nation. Have a good night, buddy. Drew Gulak recording the fight made it better as well. Yeah, it was good. Do I think WWE is a monopoly? Yeah, it is. It's becoming less and less of a monopoly because AEW is forming and New Japan Pro Wrestling was trying to push into America. Impact Wrestling is doing good stuff recently. You know, so the monopoly is becoming less and less, and there is places for people to go and make money wrestling now. But I would say that in terms of trying to monopolize the wrestling scene, making you think of WWE when you think of wrestling and never acknowledging anybody else in the wrestling business, yeah, it's kind of a monopoly for that reason. But they do, they don't have as large of a hold on the wrestling audience as they once did. AEW has been doing really good stuff, honestly. And the stuff with Impact Wrestling, Kenny Omega's heel turn, it's just going to draw more viewers.
Aggressive in nature. It may contain themes that are not suitable for everyone. Viewer discretion is advised.
Steve Taylor says, Authority Rollins was so young and snarky. I don't know if he could pull off that Rollins again, but maybe. Hyperventilating time. Well, get that bag. See wrestling, crime wrestling, criminal wrestling, whatever you want to call yourself. Not calm wrestling, though. But yeah, with Rollins in 2015, he might be able to pull it off again. Like, I get what you're saying. Seth Rollins has grown as an individual, and that 2015 character seems so long ago. I get what you're saying. Yeah. I don't know if he could pull it off either. It makes me wonder, though, what is Seth Rollins going to be remembered for when his career is over? You know how everybody just kind of has like those things that they're remembered for? Like, is it the Monday Night Messiah gimmick? Like, is it? Because it's a gimmick that could run for a while. Here comes Randall Keith Horton. But remember, for this main event, folks, we need some more likes, so get that like count up. I want to be over 400. Everybody smash that like button. The Shield is forever, so no. It could very well be the Shield that he's remembered for, but like him, like himself, what is he remembered for? Like, he was a part of the Shield, but I feel like his career is so much bigger than that. It'd be like saying Batista's career is just Evolution. It'd be like saying Triple H's career is just D-Generation X. Like, sure, I guess you know what, though? I get what you're saying as well, because, like, Triple H is remembered for D-Generation X. But, you know, Triple H was also in Evolution, so... Rollins still has the most epic cash-in history. Makes me wonder if that's going to be the thing that people talk about for life. The best Money in the Bank cash-in ever from Seth Rollins. Cashing in on Brock Lesnar like that in that match against Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns. Kind of curious, when did you guys start watching wrestling? What year? For me, it's 2005. Cubs fans 2017, we got a 2008, 2010, 2013, we got 09, we got 14, 06, 07, we got a 98 from Lux 7, there you go. Wow, 1984 from Kevin Langoff. All right. Got some 2007s, 2018. Around 1980, Todd's in the lead. Oh, boy. For me, it was 2005, the night John Cena got drafted to Raw. I can't remember exactly what the first thing was that I saw from wrestling. I think it was SmackDown. I remember Chuck Palumbo a lot. Let me see when Chuck Palumbo got his little run on SmackDown. Here comes Bray. Palumbo. Chuck Palumbo. I know it's the main event, but I feel like I'm about to knock out. I just had a beer, and I had a long day. All good, Jason Barker. If you're going to leave us, hopefully you have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. Or night. Enjoy the sleepies with the beer. So yeah, returned to WWE in 2006. So in March 2006, Palumbo re-signed with the WWE and began working house shows and dark matches. Palumbo officially returned on May 25th, 2007 edition of Heat with a biker gimmick and defeated Charlie Haas. Wow. Where was he on SmackDown? The bell is rung, and this match is officially underway. Right. The Jamie Noble and Chuck Palumbo story. Yeah, so I remember that one. That's not right at the very start of my wrestling viewing experience, but it certainly is there. What do you remember Orton by? Ooh, that's a great question. For me, every time I think of Randy Orton, I think of Randy Orton versus Triple H, when Randy Orton was a full sadistic heel, when he was punting the McMahons, kissed Stephanie McMahon. Like, I remember that version of Randy Orton, the uber dick Randy Orton. That's the best Randy Orton. That's what I think of when I think of Randy. Bray is up on the screen as well now, and then I'm going to ask you guys, who do you think is going to win? Oh, Orton trying to slam Wyatt right down on the announce table, but he can't do it. 90s World, thanks for subscribing. Oh my God, Wyatt just slammed down Orton on the announce table, taking a page out of the playbook of Randall, and that had to have hurt. Oh, what the hell? Where's Bray going? Byron Saxton just got out of there.
Yowie wowie, we'll be right back.
Oh, okay. That's one way to go to commercial break. I like that. So who will win? It's either going to be Bray,
That lives up to the hype.
or it's going to be Randy.
Bob's Burgers, Sundays 9/8 Central on City TV.
Do I think WWE will be good again when Triple H takes over the company? So here's the thing. I think Triple H might be more open to things and not be as set in his ways. Do I think things are going to change drastically under Triple H? No. Triple H very much has a lot of the same raw qualities as Vince McMahon. And I don't think people are going to like hearing that. But if you look through his career, he has figured out how to masterfully navigate the backstage politics in wrestling. He always says a lot of things without saying anything. He wants to monopolize the indie wrestling scene with NXT. Very, very similar stuff to how Vince McMahon operated when Vince McMahon took over the World Wrestling Federation from his father. Very much wanted to get rid of the territories, wanted to buy everyone up, stuff them in the WWE, and then drown out the noise around them. They wanted to eliminate the territory system, and they wanted to maximize profits and monopolize the wrestling industry, and they did that. And Triple H now is doing the exact same thing, but with the independent wrestling scene. He has been monopolizing it for quite some time now. It's all started with NXT, then it went NXT UK. And NXT UK is starting to build up. Then we're starting to get, there's another NXT in the works, NXT Japan, correct? New NXT brands. And I think there's also one that they want to put somewhere else. think they want to put one more somewhere. NXT India? Is that it? India?
Because you're here to move your business forward.
No, it's not India. What is it? NXT...
BDC, the bank for Canadian entrepreneurs.
In 2077, what makes someone a criminal?
I can't remember. Todd says the territories failed because they made bad decisions. I'll have to take your word for that one, more so than mine. But I would definitely say that the rise of WWE and them moving away from the territory system and cross-promotion and all of that definitely hurt the territory system, right? They didn't evolve with it is why they went out of business and why it didn't really last. But the rise of WWE had to have been a major reason why. NXT Australia or NXT Mexico, I think. I don't know if NXT Mexico, NXT Australia, I'm looking right here, but I don't see that either. It's NXT Japan. Okay, so maybe there isn't another one in the works. I thought they had another one in the works other than Japan. Anyways, the idea that Triple H has is he wants to completely monopolize the independent wrestling scene. He took over Brit Wrestling with NXT UK. All the Brit wrestlers came to NXT UK, effectively destroying the Brit wrestling scene over there as well. It's NXT Australia. Yeah, NXT UK works as well. Yeah, Japan's in the works. Yeah. Or sorry, NXT UK is already existing, I should say.
And now Orton hammering away on Wyatt. It's like Bray Wyatt's enjoying this sadistic enjoyment. I mean,
yeah, there's already NXT UK. Sorry, guys, if I said that NXT UK is on its way, I didn't mean that. Like, I totally meant, like, it's there. I don't know why I said something along those lines that confused people. It's probably my fault there. Who won the handicap? That was Miz, Morrison, and AJ. They picked up the win there. Back elbow delivered to Bray Wyatt and drops him down to one knee. NXT Japan. Okay, yes, guys. So NXT Japan is the one that is certainly in the works. Like I said, I just don't know what the other one is. People are saying NXT Australia. It might be that. NXT Antarctica. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? The coldest promotion on earth. And now Randy Orton locks in a side headlock on Bray Wyatt. NXT Australia / New Zealand is the other one. So that is the confirmation. Okay. I couldn't find anything online about it. There should be an NXT Canada. Yeah, but again, guys, like, this is what I'm talking about. Everybody all of a sudden is saying there should be an NXT this, there should be an NXT here, there should be an NXT here. That's what Triple H is trying to do, and that monopolizes the independent wrestling scene. Sure, you're going to be able to go to NXT, but what happens if you can't get there? Where do you hone your craft? Where do you build up your name? Where do you become the indie star? You know what I mean? And there's always going to be independent promotions popping up and trying to make a name for themselves. Absolutely. But you don't want to get rid of all the independent wrestling scenes. It's where people hone their craft. It's where you can scout them.
This has been the methodology of Randy Orton for nearly 20 years. Oh, find a weakness and exploit it. We found that in Alexa Bliss last week.
Khan would be a great commentator if they did an NXT Canada because he'd be over as hell. I appreciate that, buddy. NXT Canada is basically just regular NXT. I mean, us Canadians, I know we're America light sometimes. I know we are. I know it's ingrained into our foundation of our country that we're kind of like opposite American, if that makes sense. Anything that America has really pushed for their values, core values, and ideologies, Canada has kind of gone in the opposite direction in some ways. Not all things, but for the most part, like, our foundation here in Canada is built off we're anti-American. And obviously not anti-American meaning like we hate America by any means. But like, that's kind of like our foundation, you know, universal health care. That's something Canada has that America's really struggled to develop. and so forth and so forth. So, yeah, I see what you're saying, though, that NXT Canada is pretty much America because, well, let's face it, if NXT Canada it was a thing, it would be merged very quickly with NXT regular. Not all Americans are like that, bro. No. I was not trying to put a divide in this at all. I'm sorry if it came across that way. Truly apologize if it came across that way. I was more so just trying to say that, like, you go back to literally the creation of Canada, and the ideology of creating Canada was because they were anti-American back then, so a lot of our core foundations tend to be a little bit different than America's. So the idea, anyways, where I'm getting at this is that even though we're different, we're pretty much the same. We share a border, and NXT Canada wouldn't work because all Canadians go to just NXT. Oh, Orton just stomping away on Wyatt, though. How is this going to end? We are closing in on the final moments of the match. Orton maybe thinking DDT. Thank you, Cameron Tucker and Andrew Phillips. I appreciate the kind words. Uh-oh, Orton drops Wyatt on the announce table. Our PM certainly isn't perfect. Certainly isn't. Oh, Wyatt looking for Sister Abigail. Can't land it, though. Orton poked to the eye. Randy now sends him outside of the ring. Randy Orton looking to bring him back. Oh, no. Wyatt hit with the Viper DDT. And Wyatt's eyes roll in the back of his head. And now Randy Orton lining up the RKO. Uh-oh. Oh, no, the lights are out. The lights are out. Bray Wyatt is rising. Bray Wyatt hit with the RKO from Randy. Cover. Oh, lights are completely out. The lights are out completely. What? What the hell? What the hell? Oh my God! Randy Orton! Randy Orton is laying on top of the Fiend! Where did he come from, Mandible Claw? Oh my God, that was so cool! That was so neat! Lights went out. Randy was laying on top of the Fiend. He morphed into the Fiend. What the hell? Mandible Claw, and Randy's down. Randy passing out to the Claw. It's got to be the end. It's over. Did the Fiend just end Randy? Orton passes out. Oh my God, Orton passes out to the Fiend. And the show's over. What an ending! That was good! So Randy Orton, the Fiend, it's going to go down. And that match is over. That was so sweet. Great editing from WWE. All right. Cool, everyone. So I believe that is going to bring us to the end of the show here today. Wow. So ratings for the show, everyone. Let me know in the live chat right now. 7.5. That rating bumped it up. McIntyre versus Sheamus. It was good enough. Like that little brawl, I mean. So I'm going to give it a 7.5. There you go. Rating done for the night. And I see a lot of people here. 8s, 7.5s, 8.5s, 2 out of 10. Oh, boy. 5 out of 10. I don't remember anything but the brawl. All right. 8.5, 7.5, 7.5, 8, 8, 8. 8 out of 10. All right. So people liked it. Thought it was a good show. I'm just going to stick at 7.5. I think that the show could have had some better moments. Could have had some worse, for sure. It was a solid enough show. But everyone, that is going to be it for us here today. Thank you so very much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. On your way out, please make sure you leave a like. We are literally 8 likes away from hitting 400, so it'd be really beneficial to the channel if you guys could smack that like button before leaving here tonight. Also, making sure that you are subscribed to this channel with your notifications turned on. And I believe That's everything. Yes, we will upload our poll asking you guys if you thought the show was great, good, just okay, bad, or absolute trash right here on the live chat. And we will, right here on the community page. And then we will also upload our reactions to Drew McIntyre and Sheamus brawling backstage and The Fiend choking out Randy Orton with the mandible claw. I don't know what I'm going to title that, but I will figure it out. Thank you guys so very much for watching. We'll be back tomorrow with Impact Wrestling. But until then, take care. Have yourself a wonderful night. I've been Khan, and that was Monday Night Raw.